And thank you all. We are back. Sorry, lost myself for a second. This is Couch Chat. You are speaking to your host with the most from coast to coast. Definitely from coast to coast now, because we're officially on Zoom, baby. So, thank you all for watching. This is going to be magnificent. I'm about to put our link in the description so we can get more people to hop in. Make sure I get that pinned, and then we can begin. Today's episode is fantastic father figures. I really want to do a shout out to all the animated dads who aren't really people's dads. Anime really holds it down for having dads that aren't dads. Oh man, there we go. That was a real Inception moment for a second. I'm just seeing down the hallways of programs. Today we have with us, sitting on his own couch, Nix from Do You Speak Geek. Say hello to the people.
What's going on, people? It's Nix, DYSG in the building, doing our thing as always. What's up to all you blurs and nerds, you freaks and geeks?
Get a few invites sent out. See if we can get some more scholarly individuals hopping in.
Be right back.
All right, thank you. It's so great to see Juice Cahoon. Calhoun, my bad.
Am I here?
Yeah, what up?
What's going on?
You tell me, Juice.
I was trying to...
Damn, you hit mute, man.
I know I did because I was coughing, but I'm trying
shit.
to get my life together.
Don't die.
I won't today.
I mean, if nothing else, it'd be upsetting.
I mean, a few people might be dismayed a little bit, but, you know.
I mean, you know, I can think of like 4 or 5 people who'd be upset about that.
And none of them old enough to vote, man.
Can't do nothing about it.
Right. Here come one of them right now. You better jump.
Immediately.
Come on. You want to be nosy? Come on. Look at it. Just don't run now.
You already here. What's up?
Right?
Hello?
You're not going to say hi?
What?
Look at it.
No,
I get to know peace. Bro, I've been working from home all week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I ain't had 30 seconds to myself the entire time I've been working from home.
That's how it be.
Whole time. It's right here, whole time.
This is your whole twin right there.
The whole time.
You think I get any peace with Mesa? Like,
None.
I had to go get my nieces and nephews, so he had something to do tonight, so I could even do this.
Now, you see why we like, hey, come over. I was like, nah, I can't.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm indisposed, right? Like this, her name is indisposed now. That's her name now. I'm changing it. Armani is no longer your name. Your name is now indisposed. So when somebody asks you what your name is, what are you gonna say it is? Indisposed?
Nothing.
Right?
If somebody asks you your name, they're a stranger, and you shouldn't answer them because you're not supposed to talk to strangers.
He said, don't talk to strangers.
I know that.
Oh, you know that already. Excuse me, indisposed.
That's why she didn't say nothing. When somebody asks you your name, what do you say? Nothing.
That changed. I know it's named preoccupied.
Juice, we have Nix here. You both are
up,
animated scholar. Oh, hey!
Zachary's
We got Zachary's iPhone here too. This is a meeting of the minds now.
Y'all don't know, y'all in a Tarboro sandwich right now.
Oh man,
disgusting.
Hey.
That sounds absolutely
that's a horrible sandwich. I wouldn't order one of those.
Hey, if regardless, you might He might not say that.
I don't know, man. That sounded.
It sounded terrible.
You know what I'm saying? I felt nasty on the inside too. You know what I'm saying?
That sounded like those black Whoppers that they had.
Right.
It's a Tar Heel sandwich.
Yeah, man. It's like an Impossible burger. I don't want no parts of this shit.
I actually had it tatted on my chest, so I'm cool. So.
I bet you too. What I got on my chest? I got my kid's name.
I told him if it came from Gardens, man, you might not want to miss that sandwich, man. Shit might be fine.
So, I know you're wondering why I brought you all here today. We're gonna.
I mean, I was asleep, so you know.
See, we're going to be going over fantastic father figures in anime and movies. People who's not your dad, but that's your fucking dad. Uncle Phil's, or what I call them.
Uncle Phil's.
Okay, because you said originally.
Yeah, I introduced it differently initially, but yeah, we're going over Uncle Phil's. I'd like to bring to the table first, Master Splinter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Facts.
Like,
Side note, who's everybody sponsored by tonight?
I'm sponsored by
Dog whiskey.
Bird Dog is good though. Bird Dog is good.
He's good. I was surprised. I was actually rather excited by that.
Well, since I'm wearing my little brother t-shirt, I'll be sponsored by Fit and Fashion.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we was plugging our companies and whatnot like that. Let me go get some other
That's
shit.
next month. Next month we're gonna do the companies.
Right, let me go change my shit, dog. I'm gonna be plugging other people's alcohol.
You got a DJ Sid Nasty hoodie around there somewhere, right?
I don't.
Get some what's names going.
I'm sure he does somewhere. I got something that somebody made.
I'm gonna get one.
Oh, I got a couple of things that Puffy made. Remember, I could rock some Your Digs.
Yeah, your digs.
Your Digs.
I gotta get some stuff. I gotta get in touch with Puffy before I do that show, because I want to plug her stuff too.
You already know how I feel about it. I be doing her shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Which show? Because we getting off topic though. I'm trying to keep up with chat.
Yeah. Exactly.
Reggie Bell said, "What up, man?"
What up? Thank you. Yo, see, you are on it today, bro.
I'm always on it, bro. That's my MO.
All right, and I got a comment from Miss Stella. What's Miss Stella talking about? Oh, she on something else. Come on, man. Reggie, what up, Reg? How you been? What is a not? What? He's a rat. Yeah, he's a rat, but he's like the greatest, dog. Yo.
Whoa,
yeah, somebody said he was a yes.
Hold on.
Ain't no father figure? What?
Hold on, yo.
Now a kid. You gotta step back a kid.
He picked up four boys, son.
Oh, and raised them at least to be teenagers.
At least, right. Hold on, I'm getting back talk from the.
Kept them alive.
He did make them child soldiers though. Eddie.
Out here fighting crime. Eddie with the exclamation point. I think we use punctuation.
They were child soldiers, dog. He had them out there settling vendettas. He was like, this nigga killed my master. I'm gonna raise y'all up to get him.
They won't technically say they did that of their own volition. You see what I'm saying? He taught them, and they chose to go out there.
Bro,
he didn't make them into child soldiers.
If I tell you about the boogeyman every night and teach you how to fight, when you see the boogeyman, you gonna swing. Like, that's just how it goes.
I see the boogeyman. I don't go looking for him because I may be a turtle, but I'm still black. You know what I'm saying? I don't kill turtle.
That's that Raphael life. Raphael is the black turtle.
I'm a black turtle in New York. I'm not going looking for the boogeyman. He eventually gonna come find me. I ain't really gotta go looking for him.
Real shit, he did come find them too. They was just minding their business, stealing from pizza men and shit. And then next thing you know, this army of 14-year-olds on rollerblades just ran up and started kicking at them.
A straight gang. You know, maybe we shouldn't, because he actually raised the gang. There was no little gang violence with them.
I mean, dog, yeah.
Came out in the 80s. Turtles
Right.
came out in these cats out here protecting New York in the 80s.
Exactly.
Wow.
Reagan era New York?
He raised 4 turtles to protect themselves in the 80s when
was.
What?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. Thought the audio was. What's up?
Oh, we getting a squad in here. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, come to the kitchen. Your drink is still sitting there.
Reggie, you in the closet now?
Reg, hit the spotlight, son. Isn't it? Isn't that your drink?
I'm in the bathroom. You probably got kids like me, bro. I should have did this shit in the
Exactly. The kids is asleep. You gotta make sure that they don't see you. Yeah.
I just joined this shit. What y'all talking about?
Oh, we're talking about fictional father figures. We're talking about.
Yeah, no, that ain't what I meant. I just meant.
Oh, we're still on Master Splinter.
I was just trying to.
We not letting go.
Connect.
Oh, well, that's the same legend. Look at that.
That's all that was.
Yeah, that's why I put it in the chat. I wanted people to just pop in.
Nah, real shit.
Oh, you did? Shit, look at that.
Splinter was a stand-up dude, right? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Turtles taught them how to be like efficient, ninjas for justice. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Taught them family. They're not even the same kind of turtles.
And the
What kind of turtle are they?
goddamn pizza.
Just, species, can you give me the last name of each turtle?
They hold different kind of turtles. Like, you got a snapping turtle and a...
One was a turtle, one was a tortoise, one was like a snapping turtle.
Oh, hold up. Was that blue cup yours? Dang it, I just gave it to Jelani. I'm sorry. Pour yourself another
Donatello
one.
wasn't a whole ass nigga though. He was inventive, but he was whole like.
Oh, come on, man. You are in the den of nerds, dog. Donatello is important, all right?
So, like...
That man does machines.
Raphael, because that was my favorite attempted battle. Raphael was that nigga, but you don't sleep on Donatello though. Like that's cap. You can't sleep on Donnie.
Donatello would cut stuff with a pole. Like, he was cutting things with a staff. You know how hard you gotta swing with a bow staff to get a slice going?
Man, he was fucking Weinstein in the making, bro.
I don't think you just can't sleep on Donnie. That's like just because he's smart. Like that's like sleeping on the Blue Power Ranger. You can't sleep on Billy.
Yo, I saw Billy powerbomb somebody.
That motherfucker everybody has.
Right, you can't sleep on him just because he's smart. He won't no Raph, but you know what I'm saying. He did his job. You know what I'm saying. He won't ever made out when he had to pick her up.
Look. No,
You gonna sleep on him?
Raphael.
You can't sleep on Mikey at all because Mikey's the last Roman.
I mean, if you're going to sleep on anybody, now granted, Last Roman, yeah, that's Mikey. That book is amazing. But if you're going to sleep on anybody, sleep on the clown. That's clowning around the whole night.
But that's how you get beat up in real life, though. Like, in real life, like you sleep on that clown if you want to.
That's.
You're gonna tell me that Michelangelo ain't a drug addict, bro?
Oh yeah, no way. Michelangelo discovered weed way before everybody else.
He experimental, what we gonna call him. He like to dabble.
I'm 100% sure Michelangelo pop pills.
Michelangelo on shrooms and all that shit.
Yeah, Mikey, pardon the pun, but that Mikey definitely like Reggie.
Right.
I think Raph was like roided out most of the time. The dude has some.
Exactly.
Management issues. He was the one that Master Splinter didn't hug. You know what I'm saying?
Was an A-tier nigga that was forced into a beast slot. That was his problem.
Yeah.
No. Nah, I don't agree with that.
When Splinter was handing out the bandana, it was Raphael wanted to do when he got the
agree
ram.
with that? What you mean? Like, at every turn, this nigga tried to make decisions for the group.
Right, dog.
But that's not your job, though.
How you always trying to lead?
That's not his job, though.
Yo.
That's not his job. Your job is to play opposite. Your job is the muscle. Your job is the... Like, that's what you're supposed to do. But he didn't have...
Rap at every turn.
Because he didn't have good decision-making skills. He not good. Like, not gonna lie. Like, Raphael is my favorite. But as far as, like, decision-making, that's not your job, bro. That's not your job. You lead with your emotion. Like, you can't do that.
You gotta know where your strengths are.
No, ain't nobody say that. Because everybody else out there, they should play their role.
What they calling them in for?
Well, man, if your job is to butt heads and you got this aggression issue, you like to butt niggas' heads, like, I don't see the problem.
Yo,
allow you to be the greatest you can possibly be.
there's always a time for it. You see that big nigga over there? You gonna handle that. Take care of that, Raph, alright? We gonna fight these skinny ninjas. You handle the...
I don't remember that one.
The Juggernaut, bitch.
Exactly. Raph, you wanna get in?
To Professor X being everybody's stepdaddy. Was that another father figure we gonna talk about?
I don't. You know what? If we talk about child soldiers, Professor X is the king of child soldiers.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, Magneto was doing the same thing on the opposite side. Though he was a father figure to them, to everybody but his own kids, because Pedro was like, fuck
yo, his kids was out. They was like, we like Cat better. They went. You know what? They went with the stepfather. They're like.
Master Roshi is modern day Weinstein.
Master Roshi? Yo! Hold on.
Yo.
Master Roshi is not a good father figure. I am.
Not at all.
We got.
That's what Goku got it from.
Right, that's how you learn to be a parent. Like, all right, I'm going to drop you with the train, and I'm going to go do something else. Or I'm going to chase these hoes. Or it's okay if I leave y'all out here in the world. It was just 2 kids. But y'all going to be out.
1 second, dudes. Come down.
I'm going to look at these pinup girl magazines.
I'm finna go play these numbers real quick and get drunk real quick.
Exactly.
What you want preoccupied?
Hey, Maren.
Yo.
Maren, what you doing? Hey, Maren, what you doing?
Here go the other one. I told you I can't never get no peace. 1 and 2. Alright, I go over. They don't want to talk to you. Bye. Alright, man, look, I've been trying to deny them since the beginning, man.
You have to play something else.
I both can't.
Yo, Juice, can I get you to turn down a bit? You coming in like
Nah, bro.
you coming in on 12.
I'm trying to have
I need you at like 7.
Turn nothing down. We keep it out. Trying to have a couple, bro. Look, man. Just be careful what you ask for.
Give me a second. What?
Saying. Alright, hey, look, man. I was practicing too. That's how that works.
It's not about practice. This ain't practice. We in the 4th quarter.
I was practicing. I was just playing.
I'm trying to get my Tom Brady on. What you talking about?
You got it, man. You gotta go for 9. Man. You got it.
Practice? Practice?
Not a game.
This is game time. This is
You got it, man.
every day is the big game. Every day Super Bowl.
Nah, that shit a journey. You'll never say you ready, bro.
Not ever. I talk trash, but I'm a father before I'm anything else. But that's how I got invited to this here Zoom meeting, because we talking about parents and whatnot.
Yeah. Speaking of, let's get back to it. So,
Right. I segue.
I don't consider Piccolo a father figure.
Or just fictional in general?
Oh, just fictional, because I'm going to get back to some more shit.
Okay, I know you said besides Uncle Phil, but we gotta bring Uncle Phil into the fold, man. Let's just go and epitomize how a gay dude in real life showed us
How to be a father.
acting standpoint how a real man should stand. You know what I'm saying?
Gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was gay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I knew. Was it the guy that played Carl from off of Family Matters was? I didn't know that Uncle Phil was.
Hey, man, come on, man. They all had that.
I didn't know about Carl.
Come on, bro. They all had that Big Luther syndrome, bro.
Oh man, this is a realization. But yeah,
Shit,
like
we know about Carl from Family Matters.
taking the time out. Uncle Phil may have been like the first father figure I saw on TV, and like I definitely model the way that I treat my nieces and nephews after Uncle. He wasn't. Bill Cosby wasn't the first father figure I saw. I saw him, but he wasn't my first. Oh man, there's a lot of women that say that. But Uncle Phil, he taught me how to be not just a father, but how to be an uncle. Like those kids are my kids still too. So my niece and nephew.
Be real shit with you. He taught me how to be a real man. Like,
You said that, Uncle Phil?
don't get me wrong. I have
Yeah.
a father. I have a father, and I respect the shit out of my father.
Yeah.
I love my father. But like, as far as TV and culture wise, Uncle Phil is really that dude, man. Like, real shit.
No, yeah, definitely no disrespect to anybody's own father, but like
I don't
Your
got one of
father's-
those. Not for real.
I figured my father had an easier parenting life than like
Hey,
those situations.
crack epidemic. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Just, like I learned like a lot.
So can't nobody sit here and crack jokes about that shit.
Right. I learned a lot from like the two prolific shows. Oh, we gotta talk about another one because y'all ain't gonna like it, but I don't care. So we still taught me how to be a dad, but I learned how to be a man from watching Martin. Like that's how I used to.
That's still how you act, yeah.
That's how I run my house. And if you don't like it, you can get to step. I
Yeah.
ain't got there yet because I was about to get to Bill Cosby because we're not gonna leave out Mr. Huxtable, Dr. Huxtable. I don't care what nobody says about him.
He taught you how to be a middle class man. Real shit. He taught you
Successful with 5 kids. Right, and
I didn't get it. I didn't feel it. I watched those episodes and I always thought he was such a clown.
Aaron, did you have a father growing up?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's probably why you didn't feel it.
I know how many kids I got. Go.
I could probably agree with that because Bill Cosby is real different from my dad. So I was like,
Right. You didn't count it
it's
though.
nonsense.
I want to touch on that Martin shit you was talking about because if you look at it, Martin laid out the blueprint of being a young man reaching for success as a black man, try to make it and also be a faithful man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think you get enough credit for that because everybody go about the jokes, but him and Jim was tight. You know,
Yeah,
he was cheating on her.
He was not fucking up.
That goes behind the wayside.
That's cap. Black men don't cheat, man. We know
That's right, they don't.
That's the next thing I'm pinning in the fucking.
But you Cuban though, Aaron, so you don't count.
Hey. We from the dark side of Cuba. Fuck out of here.
Right.
What about Thanos? Are we talking about Thanos like he's a...
Thanos is a good dad, all right?
Absolutely. Facts.
I don't know, man. You can like on one hand he's a good dad, but on the other end he, you know what I'm saying, he did a lot of experiments on his child. You know what I'm saying?
On one child, that's like
That's a 50% dad. If you're only good to have
everybody has a least favorite.
Nah, real shit. Nah, he was a horrible dad all the way through.
Nah, dog. What he did?
Nah, he was alright.
I wasn't speaking on actual parenting.
I'm gonna speak on it.
Actual
Thanos was a great dad. He made sure his daughters were successful. He connected them with important people, and he put them in high positions of power. Thanos was a great dad.
I mean,
Boom.
He did sacrifice one, and then like.
To save everybody's kids. He's not just thinking about his own children. He was thinking about the universe. You know why?
Yeah,
He's
but
a
that's
good
not
dad.
part of being a good dad, though. You know what I'm saying? To be a good dad, you got to think about your kids.
Nah. Good dad thinks about all beings beneath him.
No, a good person thinks about all beings beneath them. A good person thinks about all.
This is why y'all weren't supposed to be down here. What's up?
You gonna make me have to touch on it.
That is true, but if we're talking about being a father, the thing that constitutes a father is the fact that you have children, and the way that you treat them is what's important to being a father. Being a good person is a completely different thing, because you can be a good person and not a good father.
And that's what I felt about Bill Cosby. Dr. Huxtable felt he was a good person, but like as a dad, he's just a dad. He's just there. The wife ran the house. She was a great parent. He was just.
Oh, the mom? She was an excellent mother.
She was a great parent. He was just the dad.
Yeah, right. Like you can't get no better than Felicia Rashad, but that's not the end of that.
That's what Felicia Rashad for Storm.
Check this out. I'm gonna point out some things, some key factors here.
Okay.
The problem with your take is that you're dealing with Thanos on a standpoint from a human's rationale.
That's the rationale that I have. That's all I got.
However,
I really wish y'all could get this
common sense
gameplay.
and intellect tells you that Thanos represents something further beyond that, so we're not going to do that. Thanos is honestly what we as human beings would depict as an image of God. Notice how.
I mean,
Listen to
I'm listening. I'm just making faces. I'm listening.
I seen the faces.
But I'm listening though. I'm still listening.
that's a stretch.
But
them same faces you make, were the faces where we see people that are righteous being killed before their time. See what I'm saying? Now,
I make that face about everything though.
Now hold on now. Do we
Come on.
trust God or and I'm not trying to be ultra religious or anything because we don't have to believe in religion or anything like that. I'm just stating the case God, they do not judge God for the people who we feel as humans are wrongfully taken away. And we see people who create villainous acts still here live and kicking. You know what I'm saying? Now you look at Thanos, yes, he performed some atrocities with one of his daughters while trying to appeal to the other, while trying to mastercraft a daughter to emulate the other. Obviously, we're talking about Gamora and I can't remember the other name, but y'all know what we're talking about.
See, that's the problem right there.
That the other one's completely unimportant.
That is minuscule in the grand act of Thanos.
How? So let's talk about it. We're gonna touch on a bunch of points here, right? So first of all, nobody needs to be ultra religious. God never called you to be religious. He called you to have a faith. That's neither here nor there. But we're just gonna touch on that.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the brakes on all of this because this is officially gotten out of my comfort. I'm not gonna do religion. I'm not.
I was going past it. I was going to keep going.
Nah.
I was on the way to keep moving.
I was just saying that for a disclaimer. I was saying that.
I know. As was I. All right. So at the same time, though, you can't sit there and say that he was a good father to one and not the other when he master crafted a daughter and then sacrificed her for his own gain. Like, you can't. You can't do that.
Once again, I'm not talking about. See here. Once again, I made that first argument. I didn't really get to the point because I'm wrong.
Get out.
But
I don't know how to do that. I can't take one about that part. But we're talking about good fathers.
About the human aspect. Now let's talk about the godly aspect because I compared the two with people dying and things like that. However, you sacrifice for the greater good. If Thanos was always about balance in the MCU. Now,
Balance and greater good aren't the same thing, though.
No. Critics who read the comics know better. We know that he wanted some of that death culture. Like he was in love with death.
Exactly. That makes him the best dad. He's about to give death a baby. He's about to be the ultimate dad. That's what I'm saying. Thanos is shooting for the moon.
You know what I'm saying? Like living women kill sperm.
Look, you gotta.
This chick is killing everything in existence.
This conversation took a hard left. What in the world?
Right.
No, left.
Have y'all?
Hey, take over. Hey, take over.
Yeah, pass the reins. All right. So let's go. Let's check Eddie. Let's give us a fictional dad.
Say what?
Give us a fictional dad. Who do you think's been holding it down for kids when his kids?
I want to say, and he's not even a dad though. I want to say All Might.
Whoa, All Might is a good
You
pick.
can't say he's not a father figure.
He's a father figure.
What? He's
not a father.
He's definitely a father
That's part of
figure.
the conversation, so it counts.
But he is a father because he's a father of all that is righteous as a super.
Oh my gosh.
Conceptual fatherhood doesn't count. I need somebody to put you on a family tree.
But can we get a
But I'm right
definition
though
of what
because
a
he is the symbol. Oh,
Come on, Nix, come on.
But can we
go ahead
get
and speak because I haven't heard you say nothing.
a biological just like stamp on what a father is? Because I mean, I know.
Let's define it right now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's define what father is. A father is someone who has had a child with another woman.
I'm going biological.
We don't know who all dig down though. I will say that.
Well, we may not know, so until we do know, we can just say that All Might
Yeah,
got a
All
father.
Might was getting pussy, bro. I don't care what none of y'all.
He probably is, but
Not skinny All Might.
It's called the Detroit Smash. I don't care what nobody say.
Not 2020 All Might. Not quarantine All Might. He's not getting nothing.
He
Yo.
ain't got shit on that KO Kendo. He ain't got shit on that KO Kendo.
Oh,
That's a whole other conversation.
Don't let Goku at all. Goku's trash anyway.
Right.
I don't think anybody in DBZ could make the list.
In Dragon Ball Z Abridged, is that even everyone says Piccolo is a father to Gohan, not Goku, Piccolo. He even said
But
that
that's a
when he
lie,
talked to
and we know
Thanos.
that's a lie.
How? Piccolo, what the fuck was they called?
Yo,
He said that when they were about to, when they were about to
because you guys disqualified him by your parameters.
Oh
Parameters
no,
of being a father.
that's just parameters of being a father. We're talking father figures though, so he's still in the conversation.
Wait. My boy with the glasses said that only fathers that are qualified are ones who planted their seeds in a woman.
We were going to talk about that too, though.
I checked when I watched Dragon Ball, Piccolo wasn't dicking down no walls. He wasn't shooting no clubs up.
See, you're
No
not.
master. Hold on.
You watching episodes in a different place because I know on a few websites you could watch that happen.
And the premise of what the whole point of this chapter is, we're talking about father figures.
Yeah.
Porn don't count, bro.
We talk about father figures now, and that is the
Horrible
father figure.
Now you done revamped it. Now you
That's the topic of the whole.
No. The topic is father figures.
You said men that have had children, literally, physically.
No, that was
Women.
identifying what a father is as opposed to what we're looking at. Oh shit.
Right. I think we were just trying to concise it back down to what it's supposed to be about originally, which is fathers and father figures. Those who have been there for the children in their lives. And we've been making it a lot more broad than we're supposed to. We're just trying to, niggas are trying to bring us back to the core topic.
Okay, so we're talking.
Okay, core topic, Piccolo shits on Goku. Let's keep it real.
Piccolo what?
Piccolo shits on Goku.
Oh, straight
Oh
up.
yeah.
Regularly.
He does. That was some running joke, and that's why I love DBZ Bridge so much, is because there was one part where Piccolo was talking to Kami and said, "You wanted to let Goku be the guardian of Earth. Goku. He doesn't even look after his kid. I look after his kid. And I'm supposed to be his enemy."
Exactly.
You know what
At the same time, though,
Piccolo was? You know what
you get into a
Piccolo's
beat.
mother was? I am the hype. That's that.
You know him.
So my pick, right?
I wouldn't
Because
trust Goku to go get those kids out of the cages in Mexico.
Nah. He wouldn't even kidnap their ass for training. They gotta shoot themselves.
that's the other thing. The only kid that wasn't Goku's that he's met, he just straight kidnapped him and like beat him up for 10 years. That's terrible.
Real shit. When in Dragon Ball Super, Goku didn't even look at Gohan until Gohan just surprised him with his.
Exactly.
Bro, like,
But when you're talking about good fathers, we can't leave out Vegeta, though. I'm not a Vegeta fan, but you can't leave Vegeta out.
Vegeta is the best.
Actually is a decent.
He might be one of the best animated fathers, anime fathers.
He's definitely the best dad in DBZ.
Overly
Yeah, for sure.
Vegeta is the best
I give it to Krillin, though. Krillin's a pretty good dad, too.
character in Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
Krillin does.
Period.
Krillin's daughter called him a punk or is a wimp. I don't want a wimp as a dad.
It's ridiculous.
I want to. That being said, I
He's a
want to.
Vegeta fan. He's probably got Black Forces right now.
And yet he's the Ash Ketchum of Dragon Ball.
Who?
I do want to say that Krillin
He's
is
literally
also
the
a good dad
Ash
as well.
Ketchum of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Krillin's an excellent dad.
Not Krillin. I mean, well, yeah, Krillin, but Gohan as well.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because he's a good father, he's a good husband to his wife. Krillin's the same way. Vegeta
And
is
he
like one of
snapped
those.
on Beerus for his wife.
Mr. Satan is trash.
Are we not? Are we discounting GT? Because Gohan definitely let his daughter run off with a 10-year-old version of his dad. Like that is a terrible idea.
Mr. Satan is trash, but he's a good dad though.
Yeah. And if your dad just happened to be 10-year-old again, you're not going to tell him what to do.
I'm gonna tell my daughter what to do though. I remember that nigga. I remember how he acted when I was 10. I'm not letting you hang around with him.
He
Who
makes
knew
a
that
strong
Goku
point.
would turn out to be Mr. Steal Your Girl at 10?
Right.
All right, let's close the book on Dragon Ball Z. We can be there forever.
Please.
Said the boomer when he was young. When he told her, I want to see your
Closing the book.
Oh, but we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
It
Alright,
means underwear, so.
Who's
Mr.
a bigger
Amazel.
hoe, though?
So let's scoot on to another anime. Who else makes a good father figure in anime?
Oh, the fox dude from Seven Deadly Sins.
I don't watch Seven Deadly Sins. I haven't gotten anywhere in that.
Haven't seen it.
You gotta go watch Seven Deadly Sins. He was a good father. But he had a stepson, which was Bond.
You know who was a good dad?
That joint is 2 animes down on my list.
Oh, I got one.
Ichigo's dad in Bleach was a good dad, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, he is one. He is one. And, has anybody ever played Persona?
Right. Yeah.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Something like 5 different installations.
And don't they also have like additional games to those main?
Like Persona 5.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a must-do. I'm sorry.
I'm late to the
Did
party.
you not?
I ain't even trying to get into that.
You didn't get the syllabus before we started. Persona 5.
I didn't double check. I just knew we were talking about Uncle Phil and Dragon Ball. I came prepared for those.
Look, Uncle Iroh from Avatar.
I didn't know.
Uncle Iroh from Avatar. That's who started the conversation for me. Because I was like, Uncle Iroh is for real the animated Uncle Phil. Like, he did the whole thing.
Kirasaki's father.
Who?
I did that already.
Oh. Look, Uncle Iroh.
Yep.
With the constantly getting Zuko out of trouble. Keeping him under wraps in the Earth Kingdom for however the fuck long he did that.
I don't know if I'd count him as a good father figure though. He was a good figure, but he didn't really like.
He raised that boy. He brought
what a
that.
father was supposed to do. Not once did he get that man a spanking. Whole time he went on here acting a fool, and one time, boy, I done told you to sit your ass down. Not once.
He did
Not
it,
once. Let him do what he wanted to do.
but he also didn't. He never let him fail.
Don't do
I'll
that.
tell you why.
Because
Iroh-
Uncle Iroh was right there when he fell on his face and was like, "Nah, you see."
And I never said he wasn't a good person.
Chinese proverb every
I
time.
never said he wasn't a good person. I said he wasn't a good father. Because that's not his kid. He was an excellent uncle.
A good person. I'm talking about father figure.
And that's what I'm saying.
He's a great.
Zuko was
He was a fantastic uncle.
Shut up, old man. I know you right, but shut up.
He was a fantastic uncle, but he was not a good father.
You gotta remember, Zuko is still the prince.
Firebender didn't say anything about
There's a
him being a
wisdom
dolphin.
when in the Earth Book art,
It's a comment, Professor Oak or no?
Professor Oak is whoa.
is like
For one, Professor Oak might well be that boy daddy. Because there's no other men in that village.
At all. There's too many little kids running around unsupervised.
season, bro. Like, come on,
I
bro.
gotta agree with that. There's no positive role model.
There's too many kids running
At all.
Look, like,
To the wilderness.
I turned 10 years old. You turn 10 years old, I give you a pit bull and a cell phone. I'm like, all right, give me my money.
No, Brock's not even good, but he left those kids. He
They're
left
not
those
really his kids, but he took care of them until he could leave with their real daddy. Their daddy came back.
Exactly. That was just him being a big brother.
Anime,
Father figures what we're talking about.
anime is Gon's father. That nigga just dipped, bro.
Oh yeah. No. Gon's father, Ash's father, who's the father just
Ash's father, man.
up in
Man,
peace.
Ash.
Exactly.
Ash's father.
Exactly. Brock's dad. If we're gonna talk about Ash, we gotta talk about Brock's dad too. Who else? Fuck it. Naruto's dad. Minato could have survived.
Everybody know Ash catch up in the test tube, baby.
Right. See, that Mr. Mom was getting in when he was gone too.
Yo, honestly, he might be Mr. Mime's kid. Real shit.
Super effective. What is
That's why he's not agent. He didn't evolve yet.
Right.
We gotta trade him to another anime so we can evolve and get him back.
There's some spot critical hits up in this thing.
I knew Ash was gonna win a tournament when he found the special link with Greninja.
Ash went in the.
Hey, I know you ain't gonna like it, man, but your boy Wolverine's a better father figure than what Cyclops is today.
What? Wolverine is not a better father than.
He's a better father figure than your boy Cyclops is today.
Yeah.
Wolverine is not a better father than who?
He's a better father figure than Cyclops is an actual father.
But Wolverine's a terrible actual father too. Like Wolverine's murdered his own kids. Cyclops just like loses a few. He's lost a few in time. Like, how you supposed to keep in track of all of them anyway?
All I'm saying was Cyclops was so bad.
How bad was
Cyclops was so bad, his son came back to try to kill him. Like, I'm just saying. And how bad of a father you gotta be for you get to come back in time to try to take you out because you just moved there. You ain't go to a single baseball game. You ain't never drive to school. You ain't never get money for ice cream.
Wolverine's kids are alive in his time, and they try to kill him. Like, Cyclops' kids got to come back from alternate futures and shit. Wolverine's kids, like, I grew up, I'm 25, I'm going to murder you. Like,
doesn't Wolverine already have a kid, Dakin?
Yeah, he had several kids. Had.
His kid. But he had a hand in raising him.
X-23 is his kid.
Well, he's a clone.
She's a clone, yeah.
What did Nicki Minaj say?
A lot?
All these bitches is my son.
I had no idea where that was going. Oh my God.
I remember she said she gonna put this pussy on somebody's sideburns. That's the most I remember about Nick.
Look, we not gonna sit here and act like Cyclops is man of the year. This motherfucker is a scum of scum in Marvel.
Ew, bullshit.
Look,
Cyclops.
I can't really say anything about the Marvel comics.
Cyclops held it down. All right, Cyclops picked up the dream, and when his mentor disappointed him and ruined his world, he kept going. He killed him, but he kept going. And
He's a better nigga than this goddamn motherfucker, bro. Like, come on, bro. Mr. Sinister, logically, is a better person than Cyclops.
Bullshit. Cyclops is a y'all are acting like Cyclops wasn't a.
That's what I'm saying. Go back and read.
I'm going back to what was my recurring theme at the beginning. Y'all acting like these ain't child soldiers, all right? Like, Cyclops is basically a Somali pirate who's now in charge of all of his people. Like, he's doing the best he can, cuz.
I'm not picturing Cyclops going, look at me.
Cyclops
I am the leader.
I know it's off topic, but my man wasn't wrong about that sister line. He won't wrong. He won't wrong.
I'm just saying.
Yo, y'all look.
Like Mr. Sinister's whole premise
was
to initially start a family.
Pause. Why does every couch chat devolve into me defending Cyclops from you heathens? Like,
Getting a rise out of you. You come to terms with it.
Look, me personally, I don't really have anything against Cyclops, period. You know, I don't really know the dude like that. The only Cyclops I have an issue with, the only Cyclops I have an issue with is the one movie, James Marsden. But that's because, he was kind of a,
he was a dick. There was no, like...
No, he depicted the character perfectly. He's a powers, my nigga.
There you go.
That's what he is.
Other than that, I personally don't have any issues towards Cyclops. But I do feel bad for him, because you got to imagine how hard it must be for him to take a shower without having to take his glasses off. I mean,
this nigga don't fuck.
Did he really?
I'm tired of y'all.
He don't shower.
Tired of it.
you don't shower. Okay, so now
I see him, Nick. I see him. But where you pull those from? He just keep him in his pocket because he knew he was going to talk trash about Cyclops?
I always got the X-Men stuff on deck.
He gonna win him for the next 5 characters.
Was coming in
okay,
this.
so all
He was
y'all
real when he made his twins.
all y'all
Even Magneto was a better father than goddamn Cyclops.
I won't agree to that because we just talked about how bad Magneto was as a father.
Hey, look, I will say, and some of y'all may hate me for this. Wait, first off, Aaron, your cosplay, because I remember the picture, your cosplay of Cyclops was pretty cool. The hoodie and everything, that was pretty
Thank
cool.
you.
But,
We're not giving props, man.
but other than that, have you guys ever heard of X-Men on YouTube?
No.
No.
Okay, so it's about this dude named Pete Holmes who plays as Professor X. and he brings in people and he fires them like just X-Men. He fires Cyclops, he fires Wolverine, Nightcrawler, who's supposed to be my favorite. And he just does so in a really, really funny way. Like he's looking at Nightcrawler, he's like, just look at you, you're perpetually wet. What I'm saying is, you look like a 1980s Michael Jackson after he just came back from a very filthy clamming expedition.
Yeah, tell that to Mystique.
Oh, I just looked it up.
Yeah, there you go. He says, your teleports smell like a fat kid running around in July in a hot summer sun, had about 36 deviled eggs, and took a
That's
hot
because
shit.
it's sulfur.
Yeah, I know, but he said stuff like that.
He's from the Demon Clan. Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna check it out.
He also fired Archangel. That was hilarious.
He did. He fired too. Look at that.
Yo,
He fires the fire
the
magnet.
motherfucker got a
Guys, I'm
German
sorry.
ass name. Like, what you want from him?
yo, was Zordon a good father figure though?
No.
Nope.
No,
They showed the child soldiers because you didn't have to.
That's 100% child soldiers.
They didn't have to be kids.
He didn't even give them like a place to live or like money. He just gave them weapons. He was like, "Hey yo, y'all want to jump some niggas?" They were with it. It was like, "Hell yeah, we get colors, we got flags. Let's do this."
I'm gonna tell you right now. Imagine how bad it is for the insurance company over in Angel Road.
Yo.
Sorry, but your car being destroyed by a 10-foot robot is not covered in your insurance policy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that a superpowered 16-year-old flipped over your house. There's not much we can do.
Well, why do people continue to live there though? Because this happens every week. You know what I'm saying?
Because rent is probably wild cheap. Dog, you know how cheap rent would have to be if they know the building is going to be demolished in 6 months? Like,
Right. I know, y'all just move it that way. Just go that way.
I would not have a job living in that place. It's like, why are you late to work? It's like, I just got jumped by some gray dudes in tights.
If you work
Bro,
construction,
I would work it exactly. Work in construction.
Okay.
I think same job was the high school, being a high school teacher. High school never got blown up.
Yo, the high school never got any action.
Right.
The seventh place was Angel Grove High.
Right.
And the juice bar.
And I was about to say the juice bar.
You had to be a teacher or Ernie. And you Ernie was a better father figure than Zordon.
Ernie was a better he gave them advice and shit. He was nah, don't give up. You can try next time.
I mean, bartenders are kind of like the psychologist anyway, but with booze.
Scott Summers.
Oh shit! So was the juice bar like cheers? Was the juice bar cheers for the Power Rangers?
What?
That's what was the juice bar cheers for the Power Rangers?
Probably. He gave
His
him juice.
strongest disciple, Kenichi, would be a better father figure than Scott Summers.
Who?
Wait, who was?
Who?
That's manga. Sorry.
We didn't even hear it.
But let's talk about who you said that.
History's strongest disciple, Kenichi.
I know, that's the greatest actual anime put together of all time. I'm upset that they cut it off when they did.
Really?
Hunter x Hunter
Never heard it.
The greatest anime ever put together. It's just,
I don't know, man. We'll agree to disagree.
it's for the adult mind. It is strategically planned out, it's carefully explained, and the plot is not tailored towards the average Japan.
Fuck out of here! They have a pedophile clown in the first arc, dog. That's perfect Japan. That is straight on Japan.
You got a pedophile clown that
A pedophile ninja clown? That is, it's right there. That's dead in the middle of anime.
So wait. The only word you had an issue with was ninja, not pedophile, not clown. Ninja. So pedophile, not clown. Hey, you wanted a ninja, like that's the way they get you.
Damn it.
The funniest thing is he's the most popular character, but he has the most minuscule parts in the whole scheme.
But he's probably get parts because
Pedophile ninja, you can't do options there. You can't be within 50 feet of everybody else in the show.
But his whole dynamic is really intricate too, though. We don't really get into that. It's really well written to be as horrible as he is by human standards.
you keep saying human, Reggie. What species are you?
He's gone beyond that of a regular black man.
Got that third eye popping.
Okay, got you.
Celestial now.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking on the standpoint of where they're writing. The writing in Hunter x Hunter is upper level. It's not about human reasoning. It's about further beyond that. It's about actually making a great storyline. Everything is explained in great detail without bias to a main character. That's what makes Hunter x Hunter such a great manga/anime. Is it doesn't cater to a main character, unlike the animes you guys have stated before.
I don't know. I'd like to believe you, but I can't trust a nigga who has no light bulbs in his house, bro. You still ain't got no light.
I got no light bulbs in my house, bro. Like, what you talking about? Like,
there he is. There you go. What up, Reggie?
Oh man.
just so you want to take a good look at
I had to die.
my character real quick.
So I'm not sure if this character has been brought up or not, but Bruce Wayne, yeah or nay? As far as
Hey,
Bruce Wayne is
no.
Pause.
Hey, look.
One of the worst father figures that is.
I disagree.
So we're on the same way because I'm thinking like, nah, he's not really that good of a.
Yo, Bruce Wayne, he took 4 orphans, yo. 4 orphans. These boys, they have no futures.
a rich kidnapper, bro, at this point, bro.
Right. You didn't go through the normal foster system. You can't get a foster child that fast. You know, adoption don't happen like that. So, like, where do you get these kids from?
I didn't say he adopted them, all right? He's definitely a human trafficker at best.
Okay, right. As long as you know. As long as you know your man.
But if you raise them after you traffic them, isn't it okay? Like,
You raised them to die, though.
he didn't raise them to die. He raised them to follow in his footsteps.
Wait. He raised them to be hard to kill. Not exactly die. He just made them hard to kill.
Oh, yeah, they still died.
Jason being the exception.
Oh, yeah.
He did not do enough with Jason.
Son who died got killed.
Wait, Damian Wayne got killed?
Yeah, Damien got killed too. Yeah,
Yes.
Grayson got too.
Tell that to Randy Hood.
That's why I say like that's the one. I thought that was the one dude who got killed. I didn't know Damian got killed.
Yeah, all of them
Motherfuckers got
took a tumble.
The only
All of
ones,
them motherfuckers in the comics got killed.
the only ones who didn't officially get killed was Dick and Tim.
No,
They were
Dick
the
Lacey got killed.
Nah. That it turned out to be
Canon, or you talk about Justice?
And then
Something like
Justice,
All of them
I mean,
motherfuckers
that's,
got killed. But you know, comics is gonna do comics.
It happened and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Even Bruce
But-
Wayne died twice.
Yeah. Well, like some time travel rules they did with him. But
Darkseid
definitely,
said, "Come look at my eyes, motherfucker." No, you
but
can't.
definitely, Jason definitely died. Damien definitely died. Stephanie definitely died. What that died? I think
even Barbara died. Barbara died.
Barbara was paralyzed. Barbara got paralyzed. Didn't the first Batwing die?
Yeah,
And then Luke Fox took over.
Batman Africa died.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro.
that's
The only
Squire.
person that
The
didn't
Squire
die was
dude.
Terry McGinnis.
Squire died? Oh yeah, cause Jason took over.
The
Yeah,
only motherfucker
Shit.
that didn't die was Terry McGinnis, bro.
and that
that's
clock
probably
is ticking.
That comic book's still running. There's time.
No.
If it's time, you're wearing the white
That's
symbol.
probably the best written Batman series out of all of them.
I really like.
So I definitely look forward to one Saturday morning.
I really like
However, I disagree
Red Hood and the
that you
Outlaws.
have the actual Joker in Batman Beyond.
You don't, but at the same time, because of the whole
Like, how would you, though? So,
they had the whole like brain chip inside of Kendrick's head or whatever. I mean, that was kind of weird.
It was
I actually like the fact that Batman, the Batman of the future, actually got underneath Joker's skin. I mean, never mind the fact of whether he was a real Joker or not, he still has a mentality. And the fact that he was able to get under Joker's skin and make him crack.
Wait, that was
I like how the Joker's wearing a game. That's what I like.
part of the main
Yeah.
But what?
part of the main arcs. Joker was long gone.
I mean, that's true, but if you think about it, it's like because of Joker's mentality and the fact that he's like, got this delusion of grandeur of being a narcissist and all, you notice that out of all the, like Batman Beyond, whether that was canon or not, this is a Batman he's never dealt with. He's never dealt with a Batman that has straight up roasted him while he's whooping his ass. Because the other Batman was just stoic, I'm just going to knock you out.
I don't agree with that because Bruce Wayne has always rose up and beat Joker's ass.
He did. Look, I'm not going to deny that. Batman did whip, the original Batman did whip up on Joker plenty of times. But Terry McGinnis was the only Batman that actually whooped Joker and roasted him at the same time.
That's some more Spider-Man shit.
Yeah, that was definitely some Parker level stuff.
Hey, that's why I love Spider-Man. That's personally why Spider-Man was one of my favorite superheroes, because he's a smartass.
Ra's al Ghul is a better dad than Bruce Wayne.
Like Bruce
Oh!
Wayne with prep time.
Oh!
Bruce Wayne with prep time is unbeatable.
Well, we gotta talk about fighting,
Yes, that's factual.
What?
That's factual. I'll accept that.
I don't.
This motherfucker
Yeah,
in the
that's
Morris chair, bro.
Huh?
Come on, bro.
He already got a plan for everybody in the Justice League. I give him that. If he got the time, he gonna win.
No. I ain't talking about that. I said Batman, Bruce Wayne, and the Mobius chair.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
That's...
I mean,
No, because still, Black Panther with the Infinity Gauntlet made everybody black when Marvel rebooted. So...
But Shuri's that real nigga, though.
Yeah, I mean...
That's my girl.
Shouts out to Shuri. Shouts out to Letitia Wright.
Shuri's
I forgot that we were recording for a minute. I remember
like Shuri,
I gotta do
has
shouts.
all the brains. She just doesn't have all the brawn.
You know, at this point, I don't want to touch Black Panther no more, bro. Like, it causes big arguments now.
It does.
It causes big arguments.
Oh,
Panther,
Chelsea.
Black Panther was the character that beats-wise eclipsed Captain America and at the same time eclipsed your smartest. Like, he's top 5 in martial arts, hand-to-hand combat. Matter of fact,
Oh, yo, you don't have to preach to the choir. We're all on the Panther train over here.
We're not fans. It's just that, you can't have the conversation about the next phase of Black Panther without it becoming a larger argument than what we were geared to have tonight. And it will change the entire direction of this conversation.
It will. So back to the conversation then, because we went
and mind you,
we went far. So
yes, he did pass away, but comic-wise, Black Panther is on a whole nother level now.
I can't answer you because it will change the direction of the conversation that we're trying to have.
We're going to go back to the conversation.
You can't pull me in, bro. Like I see you try. I won't do it. Continue.
We're going. All right. So we got. I want to stay in Marvel. Tony Stark in like MCU is a pretty good father figure for Peter.
I was gonna bring up Uncle Ben, but you really don't get to see Uncle Ben be a father figure for real. You don't get to see them fishing. You don't get to see them fishing. You don't get to see him teaching Peter how to like tie his shoe or anything. You don't get to see him be like a great father. Like you don't get to see that. Like you get the thought of an Uncle Ben. The thought of Uncle Ben is a great father. You don't ever actually get to see him parent though.
I say Tony works though.
Miles Morales' his father.
Oh, but he's a real dad though. That's his actual father. I would say that Spider-Man in that movie played a pretty good father figure role. He's a pretty good mentor dad.
Yeah.
He played a good mentor role, not a father.
He's a good bum dad. You already got your successful dad. Now you got a bum dad. Balance to the universe.
Mind you,
He did play a good mentor.
Behind Miles Morales' father, where he wasn't so rise and shine.
He's a SHIELD agent. You are what you are.
How y'all feel about the Prowler being considered a good father figure?
I do not like that idea.
I was just thinking, it's like, what I consider is like,
Uncle Aaron was a dope father figure. He just, he did some shit on the side. That's all.
Yeah, tried to murder the kid. Like that's.
Once again, that big question: what does my personal life have to do with my ability to be a good father? Because I could trying to kill these people, but that has
No.
nothing to do with the way that I
But when you tried to kill the kid that you were parenting, that's a problem.
That also made Deadshot into that too.
Every time Prowler steps into a room, he's giving people a heart attack. Because every time he walks up, the camera goes, like, what the hell is that sound? It's like some Inception shit, just
That also made Deadshot into that too. Just saying.
Now, Deadshot did seem like a good dad. He was like, I'm murdering people to get money for my kid. Like, that's...
Deadshot was a good father.
That's good shit.
Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do to provide for your kids.
He was about to shoot Batman in the face so he could get away with his daughter.
That's completely different.
He was going to shoot Batman in the face in Crime Alley to get away with his kid.
I'd have pushed Donald out of the way. Like, Donald move.
Yo. We'd be really sad at the funeral for Batman together. Sorry, yo. Had to be done.
What about Gwen's father?
Captain Stacy?
Yeah.
Captain Stacy was a good father.
He was a good father.
Absolutely.
He was a good. He did everything he could do as a father.
Right.
Your kid has superpowers. You're gonna die. Like that's the next thing that happens.
White girls just do what they want to do.
Exactly.
What about Sandman as a father? We know he was really passionate about his child.
That same thing.
Once again,
did some
good
dirt.
father to that person.
Yeah.
I'm look at that. Y'all feel the same way about that I do now? Because I felt like I was thinking I was tripping earlier.
No, what? Look.
There's a lot of people falling in both. They're a whole person, but they're a good parent.
Right. Like Aaron.
Exactly. All right. So what's next? I think I ran through my list. Raish?
I already touched on Raish.
He did love his daughter, bro. Like, he did love his daughter. He tried to give her the best possible life that he could within the capacity that he had.
Yeah, he was going to do whatever it took to give her a great life.
She was an episode 2, though. So, I mean, like, maybe he bred her a little insane, but, like, he probably got her a pony, too, when she was 14. Like, he was a good dad.
You know it. He got her Italy.
Y'all niggas don't get enough credit.
Who?
Carl Winslow, bro. Like, I'm going back to Carl Winslow because he got shit on the last time.
I don't know, man.
Family Matters. I don't know what y'all don't like about Family Matters, but y'all some haters, bro.
Okay, so what did they, like, what did they do? What did they accomplish? What did his kids accomplish that, like, makes him a good dad? Like, they just...
What did he do?
They just survived being around Urkel.
So, he lost one child, right? He lost one because the youngest daughter went upstairs and never came back.
Just whoop.
But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? He was a good dad. They had, like, heartfelt moments where, like, he had to go and talk to the other racist cops about fucking with his son.
And he didn't do shit about it. He walked in there, shook some papers or something. It was like, you won't do this again.
There's one blind spot that Carl had, and that is, and I might get some flack for this, but he never actually stopped Urkel from all the stalkerism. Because you gotta admit, Urkel was stalking some fears.
Yo, he is
a lot of stuff that he was doing back then, right now would be considered creepy as fuck.
Yo, we got a Thanos sighting.
He was creepy until he went into that machine and turned into Stefan.
I would have been, as a father, I would have been more protective at that point. This nigga just changed his body to be what? Get it? Nah.
Look, never mind that. How many times has he broken into their house?
More protective when
but here's the thing, though, right? Like,
all the qualities that would make me want to have you marry my daughter because I know you're a good guy and you only my daughter.
I don't know he's a good guy. I know he's smart and relentless.
And he's going to be rich because he made a machine that can change his DNA. That's what he's like, I'm going to let him hang out. I'm going to let him rock because this is where the money's at.
He's also manipulative.
It's competition.
He's super manipulative. If things doesn't go his way, he starts crying or whatever. It gets people to feel all guilty for him and whatnot. Never mind the fact that he done destroyed half the kitchen, breaking in.
I think that's all hypothetical.
You hating on Urkel hard, bro.
I'm not hating on Urkel. I'm just stating a fact. The man was creepy as fuck. He was constantly like doing all this dark shit that you and I both know that in any sane world, half the shit that he was doing would have gotten his ass arrested.
All I'm saying, I've never heard somebody have so many words negative about Urkel. That's all I was saying. There's a lot of words to talk about hating on Urkel. That's all.
Exactly. Yo, Gerald said something in the chat. He's like, not even just his kid. Carl fucked up. He's supposed to be protecting the whole neighborhood. He's a cop and a father, and he's just letting this mad scientist run wild in his backyard. No, dog. You call the FBI and you get him put in a cage like he's supposed to be.
Bro? That's outside of the scope of his job. What kind of warrant can you get for that? What's he supposed to do?
Get SWAT. Call the FBI. Like, there's got to be a hotline. That show was on during 9/11. There's got to be a hotline.
Mauritius' father is a tense subject because obviously he was a hoe who had an outside child. And he was.
He's not a hoe. I ain't gonna let you get off with that because the reason why he wasn't a hoe is because
don't nobody know nothing about Mauritius' dad.
Problems at the time.
That make it okay?
What was his name?
I never said it was okay.
Hold on now, Frank. His name was Frank. Shut up, Aaron.
It was fucking like 10 women from behind. It was just this one woman that came behind.
So
qualities that he would like.
Hold on. So Chin's okay if it was one woman?
Right. I need to ask. I need to know the number of infidelities that make you a hoe.
Because I got to go back and, like, salvage some relationships if that's the case.
It's not about the number of infidelities. It's about
well, I'm asking
going
now.
through in your relationship.
So it's okay
to reach an outside source. Mind you,
like,
he loved his wife at that point in time so much that when they were going through it, he looked for qualities of what he loved about his woman and another woman.
I'm finna troll the shit out you, bro. Your woman ain't around. I heard you say you trying to have kids, but I'm finna troll the shit out you, bro. Like, so you telling me that it's okay to look for the qualities of your woman in another woman because you and your original woman aren't getting along? Because they never said that they broke up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just need to know who's listening in the background behind you. Because when I see you get popped in the head, I don't want to say it's my fault because it's gonna be my fault. So I need to know what makes it okay, because he did cheat on his wife.
We're talking about a father figure. We're not talking about.
Nah, that's showing yourself as a bad father.
I'm just talking about the basis of
That kind of impropriety is bad.
Argument of saying, nah, he cheated on his wife.
He showed he was a poor role model for Miles. That's what I was saying. He was a poor role model for his son.
And for his other son.
That he neglected. He was a poor father because you had a whole kid that you played off as your nephew.
You say he's a poor role model
16 years.
However, he wasn't a poor role model.
He lied to Miles his entire life. How is that not a poor role model?
You said what?
He lied to Miles his entire life.
Okay, and what part of that is any different from our parents?
No,
That's not the question though.
What a good father was. Like, I didn't have one of those. So I can tell you what's not a good father. Lying to your child the entire life, he's not a good father.
My dad lied to me the majority of my life. And outside of when I was younger, because my dad was in the Navy, so he didn't cheat. Outside of that, he was still lying to me.
So justifying that isn't.
And outside, and at the end of the day, he still taught me core values of being a stand-up.
That's neither here nor there though. That's neither here nor there when talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
That wasn't argument.
Just because he has the same qualities, you still consider him a good dad, doesn't mean those are the qualities of a good dad.
I mean,
I would.
I'm trying to get what the qualities of a good dad is. A dad that teaches you how to stand on your own 2 feet. Well, hold on. I'm defining on my personal behalf, and that is not right. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
No, because your experience is what makes you think the way that you do. You think a good father is what you had. I think a good father is what I didn't have. So I'm trying to be the thing that I didn't have growing up. And you're trying to emulate what you felt was a good father. So it's valid. It's just that we have two different backgrounds. We have opposing views, and that's fine.
No, I'm just acknowledging the fact that I'm putting my personal experience into a point.
Okay.
And
Everybody does. Look at this man wearing the Cyclops glasses. Everybody does. It's fine. That's how it works.
I'm not gonna keep putting up with this Cyclops slander. I'm not gonna keep defending Scott Summers every week on this show.
So, you're right, so stop. Like, just
Marvel, talk to me, cause clearly they need different representation for Scott Summers. Aaron May for Scott Summers, cause I don't know what your writers are doing.
all of Marvel, like no,
all of Marvel.
all of Marvel, bro. Like it's trash on several levels.
Hey, let me get your opinion on this though, as far as father figures or at least fathers go. What about Oscar Proud from our Proud family? Because I thought he was
It's a great dad.
Oscar Proud was a good dad.
Absolutely.
Great dad.
It's a good dad.
Great dad.
I don't even
Like,
think
he's
he was up for a
overprotective.
conversation.
That's okay.
Because we just know that unanimously he's a great.
Yeah, it was never in question. Mufasa was a terrible father.
Thank you. Oh my
Mufasa
God.
was not a terrible.
Mufasa was a terrible father.
Oh, wow.
Mufasa was a terrible father. He left his family young. He didn't tell Simba that him and Nala were brother and sister. He didn't teach Simba, obviously, to respect the what's the name graveyard well enough, because we wouldn't have been in this situation if he taught Simba more respect. Nope. Mufasa's terrible. You didn't even tell your son that his best friend is his sister.
They're not sisters.
Yes, they are. There are two lions, or two male lions in that pride. And Scar wasn't getting no pussy. That's why he was mad. So Mufasa
So apparently
was
Scar was getting pussy though, because he had kids. But second of all,
he was getting ugly bitches.
Aaron. Oh my God. Just gonna shut up. But no, so you can't put.
Because, no. We gonna get into this real quick because.
No, we are.
Because now that you said that, we gonna get into it. Because first off, lions do not fuck what they're related to. That is facts.
That is not facts. That is actually not
They
facts.
usually eat the cubs that aren't there.
Lions
That is true, they kill them.
leave a pride and fuck with another pride
Yeah,
because they do
the
not
male lions, but the male lions will sleep with all of the female lions in the pride. So then if a little male lion is born and a little female lion is born, they're brother and sister. And Simba didn't leave his pride to go to another pride and sleep with their women. He came back home. So the people he was sleeping with back home.
Home came to him. What you supposed to do with it?
A male
Hang
lion,
on.
when he intrudes on a different pride, he does not come back home.
But that's not what happened. Simba came back home. You can't base it off what didn't happen.
Bro, that's animation. We're not doing
But that's what we talk about.
That's what we talk about. And we're not talking about the actual lions. We talking about Lion King.
No, Lion King is about actual lions.
It's about animated lions. And if it was about actual lions,
We know the backstory of how Nala was
It was
created,
Hamlet.
so we're not gonna do that neither.
Mufasa's terrible, and
You said Mufasa
and Simba and Nala are Luke and Leia, and that's fucking gross.
Mufasa fucked Nala's mama.
Yeah.
No, point to me that. Where is that apparent? Because everything.
Because there's one male lion there. There's one male lion there, and that's a pride. So
I want to say this. I want to say it's because of this.
she got adopted. She's got adopted into the pride. They just picked up a spare. No.
So if we're gonna go with like biology and everything, then that means that if Nala was actually the daughter of Scar, she would actually have dark fur, just like Scar, because that. And it's also going by that reason. Scar actually should be the king because according to zoology, lions have a lot more fur on their like their ankles, their knees, whatever, like the little stuff of fur. It would actually be physically stronger, especially if they have darker fur. And so that being said. So that being said, Nala would not be Scar's daughter because she does not possess dark fur. Her fur is just like the fox.
I bet growing up you had a whole set of encyclopedias in your house.
He did. That's my cousin.
Let's stop taking Lion King as gospel because we know real shit wise, it'll never happen
But we not talking about real shit. We talking about animated. That's why I do this show. Cause real life sucks. All right.
That's my point. We don't reference whitewash shit.
You can't reference nothing Disney.
That kills the whole conversation. Disney, Marvel, anything on Nickelodeon.
Disney to begin with.
We just talking about Disney whitewashes everything. That's what I was just saying. They whitewash everything.
Yeah, like
Disney whitewashes white stuff.
Any Disney character.
We was talking about Disney. We were talking about Disney all day.
I wasn't talking about
Yeah.
Disney at all. I was talking about
Marvel was Disney.
Hell,
Bro.
what's the name is
Let's talk about fathers. Because we need to get into this one.
Okay.
Vader as a father.
who? Vader?
Horrible. Horrible.
How? He saved his son's life. How?
He cut his son's hand off. And then dropped him off a spaceship. He dropped him off a spaceship, son. Vader could have grabbed him and just picked him back up and put him like, all right, we out. But no, he just let him fall. Like, no. He did it.
Sorry, I had to cut off. Wait, son, I'm sorry I had to cut off your arm for you. A little bit out of pocket. Never take my speeder again without my permission.
Right. Sometimes your kids need a spanking. I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying, it was justified.
Aren't there levels to spankings? Like, I don't feel like...
On one twisted side, it would not have killed him because the lightsaber immediately
straight up cauterized it.
It cauterized the wound at the same time. Yes, but still at the same time, I cut off my fucking hand.
Do you know how abusive that is? That he knew that? He was like, this ain't gonna kill him, but it's gonna put him in his fucking place. It's like beating your kids with oranges. Like, you...
You dropped his boss in the hole, bro. Like, talking about Darth Vader's the man.
one or two, whichever one it was. Everybody was feeling like Luke was about to fuck his own sister, goddamn.
Again,
His sister, man. They was on some.
He didn't know that. Why didn't he know that? And why didn't he know that?
Why didn't you know that? Yo.
Because he had an absence to his father. That's like Goku.
Shit, bro.
Mario in outer space.
Everybody know Luke fucked his sister, bro.
So look, they almost got it in the first one. They didn't find out that I was his sister until the end of the
He
second.
had an absentee father. That's why.
They was about damn near ready to kiss before that shit.
Oh man,
It was just the kids. Ain't like he cleaned his dick out or nothing.
That's not
that's a long time ago in a Mario studio, far away. In a Mario studio, far away.
You can go back to the movie, bro.
Obi-Wan had a father figure to both Darth Vader and Luke.
For sure. But when you think about it though, right?
My goddamn.
Obi-Wan, he set that shit up and didn't tell him anything.
He's getting his asshole lit by the Force, goddamn.
Like, Obi-Wan was like, yeah, I need you to rescue this princess. And like,
And didn't tell that, oh yeah, by the way, that's your kinfolk.
by the way, that would have been better motivation. Ayo, your dad's dead, but your sister is the one who needs us to rescue her. What's up?
Hey, I know you're trying to tell your sister go ahead and smash, but you can't be together.
But he could have ended that even before it happened. Hey, we're gonna go rescue your sister. Oh yeah, your sister's a princess. We out.
That shit iffy as fuck. You want to bring up Lion King?
Look out!
I mean, technically, it's the same thing.
I said it was the same thing. I said it was the same thing. I know it's gross.
Luke and Leia were brother and sister, and then James Earl Jones was both Mufasa and Darth Vader. So
He's everybody. Exactly.
Best they could be was cut.
We need to look at James Earl Jones' family tree because he's doing that way too many
James Earl Jones is
times.
the greatest voice actor ever, so don't disrespect him.
Nah, dog. I need to. We need to.
Matter of fact, Nala's mother
in the
was
remix.
Mufasa's wife's
Alright.
sister.
They were sister wives.
Guess what that means? Cousin.
Excuse me.
Kissing cousins, apparently.
Kissing cousins.
Yeah.
Alright, he was a good one. You ready?
What I?
Jim Darden as a father figure. The Mandalorian.
Yo, Mando is a great father figure. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else about it.
He was focused on hunting.
He was what? Yo,
Oh,
he had
when
toys.
he took the role of father figure, he did his
Dog,
job, man.
dog. He had toys for that baby. Like he took apart parts of his spaceship so the baby could play with it. Get out of here, yo.
It stopped being about the glory at the end of the first season, though. When he left with the child to find him somebody who could train him.
Exactly.
It was more so about the child. And then when the child got taken from him, he made a whole Star 67 phone call and called this man about taking his kid.
He called every Mandalorian in the galaxy, dog. He was like, he deadass called every Mandalorian in the galaxy. He was like, squad up. Why is there so much gang violence in cartoons, like in nerdy stuff? There's a lot of gang violence and nerdy stuff. And
it is a very healthy way for us to get out our aggression without actually hurting.
I don't know what nerds you know, but the nerds I know do a little bit of both.
That's why I keep recognizing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what that is. Exactly. What the fuck this is? That's a set. What happened?
This guy pissed me off. I'm black. I'm not hurting him. I'm not hurting him. I'm good.
Also, the Mando was extremely well written.
It is. I would say it's better written than the last of the Skywalker trilogy.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like the second one gets more hate than it deserves. I feel like it was really bold and it really went in a lot of new places, and it could have took Star Wars like
the second one,
the of the Rey trilogy. Last Jedi, yeah.
Alright, so as far as trilogy goes, the last trilogy was the worst. Rey's trilogy was the worst.
It was best lightsaber fights though. Goddamn, the best lightsaber fights.
Yeah, but that's just more about technology and as far as choreography has come in the industry, and not necessarily the writing, because the writing was horrible. You don't set it up that a black man is going to be the next Jedi and then just take that from him.
Woo! Yo!
That was disrespectful.
Did you see have any of y'all seen the concept art for the direction they were going to go with Finn?
Yeah.
Finn the Phasma Slayer with
I need to look that up.
Yeah, dog. He's like wearing Phasma's helmet as like his shoulder armor, and he's got his stormtrooper armor with like the chromed out shit with a lightsaber on his hip and the fucking right.
See, and the part that got me is that I don't understand why they changed the direction of it, because even after the first movie, Finn carried that movie.
Exactly.
They tried to play him off as secondary, and he carried that movie.
Exactly.
Ray was trash.
Ray, what? Ray.
Catch up with y'all again later, alright?
Adios.
All right. Thank you for coming in. And
Thank you for joining.
This guy don't do no outros.
Thank you for joining us on Couch Chat. Here you go, outro. Boom. Yeah, Ray really didn't do much of anything. Like,
No,
even in the third one, like,
the third one was the only one you can say she did anything.
I like, necessity made her do. Actually, no, because she didn't even pick the destinations to go. Everybody else knew the information to know where to go. So, like, literally, she did nothing. Ray was a damsel in distress in her own damn movie.
That's factual.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, it was disappointing that they didn't let Finn.
They don't have enough. Marvel or Disney doesn't have enough black writers, and it's like it's becoming more and more evident as they try to make these pushes to be more progressive and to be more inclusive. You try to make these pushes to be more inclusive, but you don't know how to write for these characters, and it's just coming off as tokenism.
I never liked that. It always bothers me, like, when you see things that are written that a black person says that you know that a black person didn't write. Like, bro, we don't even talk like that.
Yo,
but
every
it's
time
a version of how that we're speaking, and that's how everybody thinks we're gonna speak from now on. My Negro.
Every time War Machine speaks, I get disgusted.
That's why they fired Terrence Howard, because they don't know how to write Maine.
But you know, I would have probably believed. I would have probably believed more of like his frustrations and shit with Iron Man if it was coming from somebody who was a better actor. Like, not to say Don Cheadle's a bad actor, but with what he was given, he's flat as shit.
So he wasn't given a lot, but I think the difference is that Don Cheadle wasn't given a lot, but Terrence Howard has done more with less. Because you know, you've seen the hustle and flow, bro. You like, you get this man a little bit, and he's gonna make it work. Like that's just what it is.
So he's a better over actor.
Yeah, I mean, I think he delves into the character better.
Yeah.
And I just think that given what he was given, he was like, it's a series. I've already made the money. They're not gonna recast again. Like,
exactly. So
what I got to do for real?
I don't like him, and I don't really like how Falcon is written. Like, I really enjoy Anthony Mackie as an actor, but I don't feel like he's given enough. He's just.
No, I love Papa Doc. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a great actor.
Right. I wanted him as Black Panther before he got casted as Falcon. I was like, he would have made a good T'Challa. But, you know.
I feel like they still made the right choice.
No, yeah. I still feel like they made the right choice, but I had other picks in my head.
That's fair enough.
Shout out to Voldemort for her being right about the pick.
Yeah, I think that Disney knows what they're doing. I mean, this is just me being cynical, but after I finally like buckled down and watched the movie Soul. So I saw Soul, I saw The Princess and the Frog, I saw what was it? The movie where Will Smith was a pigeon or some shit like that.
Spies Like Us.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. I think Disney knows what they're doing, because going into this year, I'm like, we got to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. It's like you had the same reading comprehension classes. You know exactly what you're doing. You hear what we're saying. You know that we want more representation in the movie, and you know we want more than just the majority of the movie were either a pigeon or a frog or some sort of blue thing. You know exactly what you're doing.
But I like how they shitted on us though, right? Because they gave us more representation where the main character was still in the movie. There was still a black man running around in the movie, but he had a Karen voice because it wasn't him in his own body. The black man was technically a cat.
That was some Get Out shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just. I thought it was a spit in our face. It was like, all right, you want your people in the show. You don't want us to turn you into animals. Well, we're going to turn you into animals and leave you in the show. Like, we're going to do both, because the man was a cat the entire movie.
So it's like you can't.
That's
they can't
upsetting.
go stand there and say like, "Oh, we didn't know." You know damn good what you were doing, and I'm tired.
Right. Anyone who's gonna watch the first Tom and Jerry episodes knows that Disney is racist. Like, we're not gonna act like this is something new to us.
Exactly.
Like, it's nothing new. If you've ever watched the original,
you can still find Uncle Remus's yard or whatever online. So we know Disney's racist.
Yeah, they're completely racist. It's nothing new. But it's a bunch of old white dudes who ruined the industry for everybody. It was like it's nothing new. Like, I'm not surprised ever.
Yeah, I get it. I just hate it when people like try to talk to us like we don't know better.
Yeah.
That's just a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, I'd rather you just don't piss on me and tell me it's rain, bro. Like, I know that you know. Like, I get it. I see y'all faking, but the beauty of it though is that there's going to come a time where they can no longer fake it anymore. Where there's going to be so many prolific writers and directors that are black that they're not going to have a choice but to use it. It's going to come a time where it's not going to work that way anymore. Like, just like what was her name? Who did Lovecraft Country?
DuVernay.
The director, yeah, she's doing the next Tomb Raider film, bro. There's no way that you can't. Misha Green, that's it. Yeah,
Misha Green. Damn.
That's out anymore. Like, you can't. Because they're so dope and the writing is so fresh, and it's only fresh because you never let us in the industry in the first place.
Exactly.
So it seems fresh to you, but this is what we grew up with.
This is how the stories are told for us.
Right. Since I brought it up, I'm trying to get back on topic. What was the uncle's name in Lovecraft Country?
Oh, Charles.
Charles, father figure.
It's my uncle Charles.
Pause. That was his dad, though. So, actually, we got to talk about Montrose as a father figure.
Montrose, too. Let's get to it.
Montrose is trash. Montrose he shot them in the foot every fucking chance he could. By like the 6th episode, I was ready to fight him. Like, in real life, if I see him out in public, like...
You know he's a good actor.
Right.
But at the same time, though, like, you got to think about it from the standpoint of a father.
Of being a good
know,
father.
He's doing stupid stuff, right? He's a grown man. You can't physically stop him at this point.
You can't. He would have got his ass beat.
To keep him safe. You know?
But what is safe? You know what I'm saying? Like, would he be safer learning this information and being able to defend himself against it? Or would he be safer being ignorant?
It he knew because even if he never left Southside Chicago,
they still would have tried to come kill him.
Exactly.
I mean, they came and got him, but at the same time, though, in Montrose's head, like, if you never made yourself known, you know what I'm saying? Because there was no 23andMe back then. So if you never went and made yourself known to these people, then they would have possibly never known where to come and get you
But
from.
they already kidnapped Montrose. It was already too late. You already known.
And he got himself away. He was good. He didn't tell him where he was, and he dug himself up out of there.
Yeah, but
I didn't need you.
it was too late. Like, he was already there. Like, if you was that good, you would have did it before. Because he's a bad father.
I didn't expect you to come. I wrote you a note saying I was going to die. I didn't expect you to show up because we didn't have a good relationship growing up.
So why would you write me a note at all, stupid? Like, he could have just left me the fuck out of it.
Off my chest, fam.
I would have thought he would have thought Montrose died in like a bar fight or something, and like my fucking drunk dad, and went on with his life. But no, Montrose's dumbass will send him a note saying, "Don't ever come look for me. I'm at these exact coordinates."
Don't come and look for me. I may have been a horrible dad, but don't come look for me because I don't want you to come look for me.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
Exactly. The fuck, yeah.
He just stayed his ass in Korea. I mean, shit, that
Hey, I'm getting followers on Xbox, and I'm appreciative. I got 17 new followers on Xbox.
You got this girl on Xbox?
Huh? Look, I'm doing everything, all right? I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to get out there. I think I'm streaming this on YouTube too. Shouts out.
on YouTube right now.
Yeah. Shouts out to the
So why
YouTube
not watch
community.
it on
Oh,
Facebook
so
as well?
hold on. Jen is calling. I'm gonna send her an invite to the what's the name instead.
Dang, I was actually on YouTube earlier this week. You ever heard of the African Diaspora News Channel?
The what
Man,
channel?
What is that?
So it's this guy named Phil Scott who basically reports the news and he gives it from our standpoint as black people, but he also makes bridges and connections with Africans throughout the diaspora, like the other stuff. So he was doing a live show one time, and I tried to click on the link and see if maybe I'll be able to get on the live show, and lo and behold, I was actually on there. I was shocked. I mean, if you went back and check out the video, you see a picture, you see me like looking at it. Like, I'm on? What the fuck?
What do you know?
Man, I might have run out of father figures.
Unless you want to count. I got one. So we may have skipped over him. So never mind about Bruce Wayne. Alfred.
Oh, Alfred is one of the best dads. All right.
Alfred is more badass than Batman, and I'm willing to die on that hill.
Alfred, Alfred in Injustice rocked the shit out of Superman, left him crumpled on the ground bleeding. Alfred
Like a British gentleman.
went toe to toe with Soups, like squared up with Soup. You're not gonna let my son die out there.
So hard, his Oxford exploded. I mean,
Yeah, what's your name on YouTube?
this is
Couch Chat.
This is why I say, I always say that Batman's a badass in his own right because the man has no superpowers but will face down the most nasty villain. I'll give him that credit.
Yep.
But Alfred is the same way, but unlike Batman, he's not ashamed or afraid to use a gun. He faced down Bane. Well, that he probably won't be able to beat him, but he faced him down with a double-barrel shotgun. Like, get the fuck off my property.
And that's
not Batman. I will shoot your ass. I don't play that shit.
and that's incredible, yo. Like,
No, I mean, Alfred. I don't think Alfred gets enough credit. He definitely did an excellent job in raising Bruce Wayne, but also in helping out any of the child soldiers that Bruce Wayne had brought back.
oh yeah.
Right. He was a great grandfather too, apparently. And put the link for YouTube in the Facebook.
Already did
messages. I can't find it.
Oh, you sent in Facebook messages? I just pinned it to the chat. Give me one sec.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What's good?
That being said, would Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air also be counted as a father?
Yes, he would.
Yeah, but like, okay,
Yes, he would.
But their father figure's already there.
Snitch, though, bro. I don't know if I call him as a good father figure. Because he was definitely a snitch. Anytime he did anything.
Exactly. He was not, like, holding nothing down.
He was savage as fuck, though.
He was.
He's a good uncle.
Yeah, his own kid he didn't take care of, though. You get discounted if you're a good father figure to somebody else's kids, but you don't take care of your own kids. Or he gets discounted because he had a son. He ain't holding back.
He didn't know that his son even existed till like the last season.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro. He knew. That's why he fled in the first place.
No,
I don't care what they said about him fucking up the Olympics. He fled because he knew that kid was there.
How you a British butler and your family? You got a family all the way in California. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. How y'all even link up like that? Nope. You couldn't link up with a black British family. There was no Boyegas for you to butler for?
Not a single one. Boyegas weren't built like that.
they ain't popped 2 generations ago?
If you wanted a butler for a British family in America, he probably would have gone to the Northeast instead of the Southwest.
Encyclopedia, man, bro. Like, you see this man's superpower? You know the demographic of everywhere.
I'm one of those people that is like, I'm terrible at school, but I just got like random facts.
That's a superpower, man. That thing must have got unlocked on the 21st.
Man, I ain't trying to get the government to come fuck it up. You see like a hand just come out of nowhere.
Catch somebody getting swatted right now. That'd be terrible. Put these back. Hold up.
I feel like a snitch. That'd be horrible. I'm sorry.
Hey, there's 2 comic series that that's actually a couple of comic series that got into.
Oh.
There was like a black-owned comic studio called Unique Studios.
I've heard of a few black-owned comic series, but I haven't read anything. I'm bad at reading, so.
Well, I got one. I got a few that I think both of y'all might enjoy. One's called it's just simply called Black, and it's about a world where it's about like about 10% of the black population throughout the world has superpowers.
Okay.
And it's kind of like that. Everybody has random powers. Some can teleport, some got super strength. The main character basically has all the superpowers, he doesn't know how to control it.
Yeah.
The other one is called Bitter Roots, and this takes place in 1920s America, mainly in Harlem. And,
Okay.
what they do is, so at nighttime, like monsters come out and they start destroying everything, and the monsters are called Genu. Where the Genu are any human that has given their heart over to like hatred or pain and suffering, then they become these monsters, and it's up to the family to track them down and either destroy them or kill them.
Okay. That sounds good.
That one seems pretty interesting.
Yeah. You might have us with that second one.
Yeah. You do it. I'm already looking at Bitter Root Comics.
Yep. Take a look. I've actually just got finished reading one of them. I got like.
Yes, you pulled it out like a sword.
Whoop! He's got the bag of holding back there, yo.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But there's also this book. Yo, let me introduce you to this comic book.
That's what you saw my first time. There we go.
Yeah, check that out. It looks good. It looks like hey, Jem! It looks like Vice City.
Alcatel 3V. Is that like a battery?
Hey. Looks like she's trying to hook up to the audio.
And she's still trying to connect to the audio.
Why is this shit so fucking hard to do?
Hey, we can hear you.
Alcatel!
Millennials.
About fucking time. My blonde ass.
Where you been? We
2
2 hours into it.
You know what? And also.
We ran out of dads.
So also, just for the record,
We did.
y'all smart ass motherfuckers could have said that shit was case sensitive.
I didn't. I started the meeting. I didn't have to do none of that.
Nope. 18 times. 18 times case sensitive. I finally got it.
But it's like there was big letters and then little letters in a pattern.
And then you know what you know what else is so fucked up? I work for a whole corporation, and that shit was way easier to jump on fucking Zoom than it was to fucking jump on this bullshit. Meanwhile,
I wish I could have used my work Zoom for this, because I could have got more people.
Thank you. They're here somewhere.
Yeah, you're doing something. I'm not sure what it is. And
Me neither. I don't know. This is a COVID phase. Do you see all this beard, bro? Like, my mustache on.
So don't even do that. Y'all
What I do?
Okay, so what are we talking about? Because something about, I heard half of it, and then I was like, no, fuck that, I need to jump in.
So, we were talking about the best fictional father figures. Best fictional not dads.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, the dude from off of the movie The Hate You Give, the father in that movie.
Okay.
I have not seen I've not seen Thug.
I was just gonna roll whatever Aaron said, bro, because I haven't seen it either. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bad at watching movies, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna.
I'm gonna go with the best father figure of a white movie, because you know I gotta give y'all a little sprinkle of this, like, you know, cocaine over here.
Sprinkle some crack on them. Let's go.
Okay, boom. How about
Tiffany made me embarrass myself.
Curious Case of Benjamin Button?
I have
Was
not
that in that movie?
I was like, that's oof. I didn't even know about that movie.
Alright, you know what? Fine.
All right, know what? Fight for him. Explain it. Why is he a great dad?
Okay, let's explain. I'm gonna give you the quick. Let me give you the quick explanation. He is born old as fuck. As he grows, he grows younger. He falls in love with this woman who, of course, is like 12. But
Yeah, but she have a maid.
what?
You have a maid. Somebody just in the background vacuuming.
Who's back? Oh, nobody's back.
Yes, she does have a maid.
Whole maid. I have a whole. Yeah,
That's why, like, that's somebody that just clean it up.
I have a 1,500 square foot house, my nigga. You know, level up. Okay,
That
but
is
anyway.
a nice looking house.
Don't give her props, because she be trying to cuff people on the low, bro. Like, all I asked her, did you have a maid? And even the cuss my like that.
Now you got leveled up. Damn.
Don't play me on the whole fucking house. Don't play me.
Rent it.
Long story short, falls in love with this girl who is 12, but at the time he's like 80 because he's grown. He has been born old. Starts to grow young. She starts to grow old. They meet in the middle. They have a baby. He leaves her because he feels like he can't raise the both of us. I won't raise her growing old while I'm growing young.
That
So, where's
seems
the part where
like
there's a good father at?
mildly
I don't understand the thing about a
pedophilic.
good father.
Okay, because he left because how you gonna be 6 years old raising a 12-year-old? How that gonna work out?
That would make you a good father. A good father would have never gotten himself into that situation to begin with. You should have wore a rubber.
Telling me,
It was never gonna work out. It was never gonna work
How
out.
was it gonna work out? He knew that though.
There was no way to.
What you're telling me is you would have left. What you're telling me is you would have stayed as a 6-year-old trying to change a diaper.
No, personally, if it was me, I would have kids all over the planet because we don't ever believe that 6-year-olds making all these babies. But that's just me. This ain't about me. This is about the movie we're talking about. This is about the movie. And he just like a father figure.
You said this dude was born old, right?
18.
Yeah, you never heard of this Benjamin Button?
Okay, so if he was born old, who's this? Morgan Freeman?
No. He's the opposite of Morgan Freeman. 'Cause Morgan Freeman was born old and stayed old. This dude, like, his life went backwards. He went from 83 to 0.
Yeah.
So he came out old, and around the middle of his life, he was still middle aged, and then he just got younger.
Mm-hmm.
I fell asleep on the movie.
Imagine him as a baby. Like, wow, mama, wow.
Yo, the idea,
8 years old.
the idea of a fully grown,
I'm
like,
gonna tell you how good that movie was. Taraji P. Hinton was his mother. So
what?
took him under her wing.
So it was about her being a good mother, because that wasn't his mother.
A black woman took this white old ass looking motherfucking like
She was the maid.
Hey yo, I hate that though. I hate the black women have to take care of everybody trope, man.
See the movie. So what you're telling me is you lied and you did.
I said I fell asleep on it. I didn't say I didn't see it. I said I fell asleep on it. As we talk about it, more is coming back to me. I said I fell asleep at the middle of the movie. I have no idea what happened to when he was a baby, but I did see a good portion of it. To know that this isn't a movie I'll go back and rewatch when I wake up. So,
Seriously, that's seriously what you're saying to me right now. Okay, fine. Let's go with a father figure. Let's go with that. What's that stupid ass movie that I really didn't even really watch with Smith and they were homeless on some dumb shit.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
There you go. Now there you go. Let's talk about that.
Doesn't that make him a bad father? Because you wound up homeless with your kid. Like,
he kept his no.
I never saw the movie. I never saw the movie.
No.
I never saw the movie.
There's a lot of homeless mothers out there that they be like, oh, she's so strong, and all of a sudden he's a bad father for going through a tough situation and fighting his way out of it and keeping his kid close and still creating bonds with him.
Okay. How about Curly Sue?
I don't know what that is.
How about Curly Sue? How about that movie?
Curly Sue, yeah.
That little white bitch won't name his kid.
You are hitting some real deep cuts with the white movies, cause not one of these have rung a bell for me yet.
Here goes one.
What we're saying is we're only talking about black movies. Okay, so
all I know is black
I'm going
movies.
to talk about the dad from Brady Bunch, and I'm going to talk about the dad from Step by Step. But no, we're going to get there. We were getting there.
I want to talk about Mr. Fantastic as a terrible father figure.
Who was?
Yeah, Stretch, terrible father figure.
Oh.
And now, so I'm now picturing Mr. Fantastic as a dad, and the only thing that's come to my mind is Sinbad when his kid tries to run from him. Don't you run from me!
Yes. Okay, that was good. Wow. Okay.
But I got a good father. I just thought of a very good father figure. You ever seen the movie Ip Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that Ip Man was a bad father figure, but the dude who was Ip Man's rival, that dude.
Yeah, he was a good father.
Trunk Pitchy, he was a single dad. This man did everything he could for his son. He was whooping up on gang members and shopkeepers and everything, and like pulling a rickshaw or whatever, doing all these.
Ip Man was a shitty father though. Ip Man is Goku, bro. Ip Man was a shitty father.
So I'm sorry, I'm confused because this bottle says I'm confused about the conversation. So are we talking about good fathers or bad fathers?
We're talking about father figures in general. But I had another one from the white movie variety. Has anybody besides me watched a wonderful 80s movie called What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
I've been meaning to watch that.
I have watched that movie.
Bro, it is utterly fantastic. It's going to be the only time where you get Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio in the same movie. And Leonardo DiCaprio plays an excellent version of a mentally challenged kid.
I am not going to tell you it wasn't a decent movie. What I'm going to tell you is... never mind. Continue.
No, man. Yeah, what you got to say about Gilbert, bro?
No, we don't. No.
What's
My most favorite bird in the world. We'll have a conversation later.
Oh my gosh. I concede already.
Okay, there you go.
Damn.
There you go. Let's move on.
I concede already. That's just a smart way to go about that.
Let's go. It was actually good. I feel like Gilbert was the father figure. Like he was.
He was, and it's really hard, like raising a mentally handicapped child. It was very tear-jerking because Leonardo DiCaprio was a little badass in that movie. I know he was special. He was a little asshole.
He was an asshole, but he did his thing though.
I feel like if you're gonna go back and watch an old school movie about Caucasians, that's got to be.
That's one of the ones.
Really
I hate to agree with you, but I agree.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, anybody hates to agree with me. I'm genuinely right, and I always make good points.
No, I mean mostly Aaron is the one that makes good points, but you know.
I think I'm doing great. I think I'm doing great.
I think you're doing all right. I think you do better when I'm around. But that's just it's just me personally.
He does the best when David's around. That shit
So-
is hilarious.
Yo, speaking of bad father figures or good father figures.
Wait. So she goes, I think he's the best when David's around. And then you go, speaking of bad
No, that lined up badly. I lined up badly.
Okay. Let's slightly change the subject.
It's really rude, Aaron.
So
I'm sorry about that, David.
Superman sucks as a father figure. Superman routinely abandons his kids. Superman is a terrible father figure. There's the movie Superman Returns, where he knocked up Lois and then bounced for like 12 years, leaving her with this asthmatic superhero.
Superman's a bad character, period.
Let's talk about real quick. Let's change the subject slightly.
We didn't even get into the subject.
Right,
I got a whole lot of Superman slander, like, built up now. You about to give me Superman, like, you about to give me slander blue balls right now. And that's not fair.
I see you about to go in on him too, though. I see you look down at your little list of shit you was finna say about Superman. Came back to give the dissertation, and she's like, "Let's change subject."
Let's not. Whoa.
Let's
Why?
segue for a little bit.
Let's talk about father figures in a artistic way in regards to musicians, right? Let's talk about
How terrible R. Kelly is?
Like Suge Knight.
I always do this.
Did you real life say Suge Knight?
Depends. What do you need?
I'm just saying, like, what are we talking
I
about?
put most of them back, but
Jackson, right?
stuff still out.
No, I was talking about Sierra's like baby daddy and some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no, we're not gonna cheapen the couch chat with conversations of that vulgarity.
Hi guys.
Big Tiff, what's going on?
What's going on?
Where the
What's
girls at?
Ethan?
who is that?
Right over there.
Why are they over there and you're over here and they're not here with you?
Because they're asleep and I'm not.
Oh, okay, that's good enough for reason.
Yeah.
I have no idea
Where are your
what just
kids?
happened, but
Around.
Oh,
Everywhere.
that's that my boo. Boo, you home from work? Bitch, you didn't tell me you was home from work. I'm finna be on the way.
Who's from Buddha, bitch? Like,
Who the bitch?
the same shit. Is that my boo, bitch?
That's okay. Y'all want to hear what happened?
Yeah.
Y'all can all get the story at the same time.
We about to get a work story.
I was supposed to be at work, right?
Nigga, where have you been?
That's my man right there, my nigga. Yeah, I would do it quick.
Like I did not know. Like I literally like went out to dinner and some more shit because I thought she was going to work. I was finna go to Aaron's house tonight, but I thought she was going to work. So I was like, fuck it, y'all gonna have the couch chat house like next weekend. So
Don't nobody work no more.
what? Please don't have COVID because I just got over that shit. I got antibodies.
Work
I was
is
jamming with
it's in the mind, man. That's how the white man keep you down by having you know what I'm saying, waste 10 hours of your day working for somebody else, man. You gotta
Exactly. You gotta, yo,
Do you want to put on your kufi while you're at it?
you gotta do what I do.
I'm still on top of the hair that I get used to. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a new one.
I had COVID twice, my nigga.
You had it twice? That make you special.
Man, maybe it does.
She patient zero, dog.
I don't know.
He had that tender Rona.
I don't know, Bird. Because I
Me and Aaron had it back in 2019.
I feel like
Nigga said early Rona.
like that was a compliment
I legit feel like I had it early.
on the low.
No, I had it for real. I feel like
Yeah, nah.
I just laid on the couch and drank a whole bunch of moonshine until I felt better, though. I don't know if that's the cure. Did it work?
Remember when we made moonshine at fucking old boy house, fucking John house?
Yeah, I do that. I used to do that regularly, though. I was.
Hey man, when this whole COVID thing's over, I'm coming down there. Y'all seem like y'all having fun down there.
All the time, man.
In relation, since we're down here, where are you?
He's in DC.
Motherfuckers had me boiling that. Them motherfuckers had me boiling that shit on the stove. Okay, I was involved. Okay, and I was.
Oh man, y'all remember y'all made the
Down there, I need to take notes.
made the apple pie joint when we had the party back on Plaza?
There was apple pie, and then there was a peach one, I think, peach cobbler. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
peach cobbler.
Oh, remember peach cobbler?
Those were great.
That shit was the worst.
Oh, what's your name?
That
Say?
was
Juice Calhoun?
the peach cobbler.
Yeah, that's me.
The
I'll send you the recipe. I don't make it no more, but I'll send you the recipe. It's really easy.
To answer your question, I'm in the DMV area. I'm like 30 minutes outside of DC.
Oh, okay.
Road trip.
Thank you, because Aaron, he's in so-and-so area. Like, Aaron don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, yo, road trip after this whole COVID thing's over, because I don't want anybody to get sick or.
All right, do you have COVID? I'm gonna need you to get tested. Get a rapid test.
No,
he's
knock on wood. You know,
he be facing the people.
No, knock on wood.
He interacts with the public like a plebe.
I'm not the same woman I was the first time. I'm not the same.
Oh, matter of fact, AJ, both of them interact with the public.
So do I.
Oh.
I literally lay hands on the public.
I use some sort of.
Yeah, and this is why y'all are on the virtual episode.
You just lay hands on him?
Wait, what?
Those guys in the subway, you learn how to statue people?
What do you mean you lay hands?
It's just, you get too close, you just...
Oh.
I'm a massage therapist, bodywork specialist.
Got it. He gives happy endings.
Not that kind of a... You know what? Kill yourself right now. Kill yourself right
Kill yourself.
Oh my gosh.
So do you use a towel or do you use a sock or like how do you finish?
He wipes them up with their own clothes and then sends them out into the world, feeling like resting themselves. But they come back because that's the type of thing that they miss in their life because everybody has father issues.
Are we back to that? We got back to dads.
They going home with their shirt all like comfortable like this and hard.
Really, the name of his massage parlor is the Walk of Shame.
But no. We don't call them massage parlors, and we're not masseuses. We're massage therapists, and we work in spas and clinics.
They did my city, bro. I'm a drug dealer, so it's all good.
Really? We need to have a conversation. But back to what you're talking about. What you mean you are a freaking massage therapist? That don't sound kosher at all.
It don't sound black.
It's pretty damn kosher. And trust me, listen, you're on Instagram, right? There's this dude called, I don't massage like this dude.
Definitely not on.
Nah. If you tell us to look him up, I'm assuming that's how you be massaging people.
Talking about the Troy Time Touch?
Whatever he's about to say, man, he probably don't use oil. He probably lick your hand first.
Ew, no. No.
He's spitting on people.
First of all, I have questions.
Okay.
Y'all niggas don't never be talking about no dumb shit, and I'm finna talk about the dumb
Until today.
But now, let's go.
What you got?
Anson, okay, Burden.
Disrespect.
No,
The name clearly says
Juice Calhoun.
Burden.
Literally says juice.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, is everybody like, okay, so you know how you're like on, I don't know about y'all's job, but I know my job. And I know when I be on Zoom, I be wearing like a shirt and then there's nothing like, there's like no pants or nothing. I just make sure I put on a liner and a night shirt. Are y'all really just in shirts and like?
No.
Well, I still have to go to work in the actual building, so I for sure wear pants. For sure I wear pants.
So you genuinely have pants on right now?
Right now, yeah.
I mean, you got 18 kids, so I'm positive of that. But I'm talking about.
Yeah, we all got.
Pretty much always
Look,
wearing pants,
that is a official new couch chat rule. Like, don't come to the couch with no pants on. It's an official couch chat rule. I didn't know I had to make this rule, but
I wish you said something last time.
I'm just saying, y'all see me from like here up. You don't know. I mean, I got pants on.
It's the new couch chat rule. I'm gonna start. Now we gotta do pants checks at the door.
Pants check.
Stand up, turn around. All right.
One of those couches like your grandma, where like it's got the plastic on it. So you
Exactly.
want to sleep in the couch and leave an ass prints before you go.
Bitch, it ain't about the ass prints. It's about how you gonna peel your ass off of that fucking plastic shit. That's the facts.
Some help. Some trivia there. Hold my hands.
So your last name's really Calhoun?
Nah, not at all. That's nowhere near my real name at all.
His name is Burton.
No, I was asking if his last name was Billy Calhoun.
Nah, it's not.
Die, bitch, die.
My last name's Calhoun.
Really? I stole that last name. I apologize if I stole it from you. I didn't know that it was yours when I stole it.
Wait.
Fucking thieves, man.
Is
Jesus.
the name Calhoun? Isn't that some weird shit?
It's not Cal, it's Cahoon. There's no L.
It's Calhoun?
Yep.
mean, there are derivatives of Calhoun. It's supposed to be originally from the name.
Damn, cuz.
Callahan.
Encyclopedia man. I love this guy, yo.
I get bored and I look up shit. Last name Calhoun apparently is Scottish for warrior.
Oh.
He's definitely not that. But
Well, that's-
You know, why you let this hater on the show, Aaron, bro? Like, I don't know.
You can't be up here and just be tagging everybody, man. Like,
Like, you know,
this is a safe space.
Nothing back, right? I ain't said nothing about her 1,500 square foot room. I ain't said nothing about that working in the background. Like, I ain't said nothing about it. I'm minding my own business.
Wait, pause, because I wanted to hear that burn, but I didn't, because you spoke too quickly. But
That's okay. You know, understood it, because it was in Spanish.
I would like to
Damn.
release English slowly, so if you're gonna burn me, please burn me correctly in a language.
You're not gonna be here being hostile, all right? I'm not dealing with the hostility. So back to dads. I'm about to Uncle Phil the situation right now, and we're gonna get back to the point.
Okay, I got a question. Do you guys think, as men, that you have like done some fucked up shit to your kid that you would never tell your wife, and then you hope that your kid don't remember?
I've never heard you talk about my kid.
Nah.
Ever once.
Like, you know, like drop them, or like, you know, like
Put him in the washing machine accidentally or something.
like you're giving them a bath.
It was on low. He was all right.
I'm just curious. Do you think, as parents, because I don't have any children. So like, the Lord knew what He was doing. Okay.
I think I snap pop Mason one time. It was a little too hard, and like I saw it in his face. Like he didn't just look like he was like hurt. He looked like something shattered in him. Like I didn't know you would ever hit me that hard. Like,
Oh no.
yeah.
Hey, look, man, did he earn it or not? That's all I'm saying.
I hit him for a reason. I don't hit him. I don't hit my kids for real. So I popped them for a reason.
I also think I actually had a whole conversation with a couple about how parents don't beat their kids like they should.
I don't know.
Actual.
I feel like most people beat their kids too much. Like,
I thought y'all don't beat mine enough no more.
no more.
I'm 40 years old, and my dad smacked the fucking shit out of me the other night. I mean, I deserved it, but that's not the point. The point is, he had to prove the point of, I'm still your daddy, bitch.
I feel like I should be able to talk you down from pretty much whatever. If you're not like an immediate threat to yourself,
Right.
I don't feel like I need to put my hands on you. Okay. I'm gonna make you feel bad. You're going to understand why you've disappointed me and why I'm upset at you about this thing.
Ooh,
but
so you hit him in the soul.
Yeah.
I do that now.
I want you to understand why this is a problem, as opposed to just no, don't do it. I don't want to do it because it's gonna hurt. No, I want you to know why this is bad.
I do that with my daughters.
Claire Huxtable is a great example because you notice that she always disciplined her kids and she barely raised her voice.
She did. She
Yeah.
did it in such a way.
I told you. I very much appreciated her from the Cosbys way more than I appreciated Bill. Like, her character was.
That's because she was more of a disciplinarian. But you can't say that he didn't have his kids shook, because he don't even speak when Dr. Huxtable came around, bro. When he got his earpiece, he didn't want to show him.
That's because Theo's seen some shit. Theo's seen some shit and he don't know what he can say and what he can't say.
I agree with you on that version because I feel like yes, they didn't speak, but I feel like Claire was like, I'm gonna talk you off the ledge before you die.
Yeah, she was so classy with it. Like she was just like
That was the thing though, bro.
she was regal with how she spoke.
Yeah.
She had this look on her eyes.
Regal is a very good word for it.
Yeah, she was.
Which raises a question I wanted to ask everybody at the beginning because this is going through Facebook a couple times and this is like a good topic of discussion for my family. Out of these 4 actresses, who do you think would fit in most with your family? Felicia Rashad, Jennifer Lewis, Angela Bassett, or Loretta Devine?
Nope.
Woo! That depends on.
But I'm gonna give an asterisk to I forget her name, but she plays the mom on Everybody Hates Chris Pam. She fit in my family too, right? Yeah, she fit in my family pretty well too.
So
right, I will knock you into last.
I feel like mom and dad's side is going to be different because I feel like Jennifer Lewis is going to fit in with my mom's family. Like Jennifer Lewis is basically all my aunties, and then I feel like on dad's side, Angela Bassett would fit in with my family on dad's side.
Wait, who's the other one who fit in your dad's side?
Angela Bassett.
Okay, I can see that. Because I'm not familiar with your mom's side, but you know, Bobby and everybody, that's like your dad's side.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would fit in.
Loretta Devine would fit in if she had a little less shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's how everybody in my family talk, but she be throwing like she real shady in her movies. I'm pretty sure it's not her in real life, but for sure shade. Another asterisk. Viola Davis would fit on my mother's side.
Okay, I can see that. Well,
yeah, Viola Davis would for sure fit in. They be ones the hard talking. Shit hurt.
For my family, I think Loretta Devine would fit in on my dad's side of the family. But as far as my mom's side of the family, it's going to be one of these two. It's either going to be Felicia Rashad or Jennifer Lewis because I got my mom.
Oh my gosh!
All of them, however, like a piece. I want to say all of them kind of embody either Jennifer Lewis or Felicia. They either have the regality of Felicia Rashad, or they have the in your face, don't you cross me, but like very exuberant aura.
It's a different kind of regality, like because it's still regal.
All queens are their own right, but. It's like, how are they queens? Like, you got Felicia Rashad, who has like that quiet regality to her, but you also have Jennifer Lewis, where hers is a lot more exuberant, and it's like that's one of the things that makes her like so like, okay, that woman's a queen. And I'm like, that's why both of them would fit in with my family.
I need to know what role Jennifer Lewis played because I'm so sorry because I don't know.
You watch Blackish?
Oh yeah. Oh.
The grandma. Ruby.
Yeah, Aunt Ruby.
I didn't know that was her name. I just called her Diva. That's what they called her in Fresh Prince. I don't know her name.
Yeah,
she was one.
Ruby.
She was one of the aunts on Fresh
She
Prince.
was the aunt. Yeah, she was the loud aunt. She's always a loud aunt.
Yeah,
she. Okay, I'll take her and switch out for Loretta Devine because that's for sure my family. But
that makes more sense to me too. Because I was like, that seemed strange for what I know about your family.
Yeah. So we had to leave this entire thing to start over. Cause I don't know how we got 2 hours in talking about great TV dads and never once mentioned James Evans Sr. We're horrible people, and this needs to just be deleted and taken off the air now.
I have no information on James.
So what he needs to do is do some editing.
I've not seen.
You watch Good Times?
Never seen a Good Times. I don't know.
Anytime you need a payment?
I don't know what time Good Time even is.
Making it happen?
When are the good times?
Making a way when you can?
Seen every episode.
Easy credit ripoff.
Good times.
Yo, Eric.
Good times.
Hanging in the chow line.
Shouts out to Chappelle Show. Shouts out to Chappelle Show for putting niggas onto that. Because y'all did not know that's what it was.
Oh my gosh, I did. Shout out to whatever show told me that. Because there's no way you would know back then. Because the closed caption don't even tell you that. I tried to find out.
Here's a good father.
It's a great father.
Pops.
Pops.
From the Wayne brothers. Yep.
No,
Pops is a
from
good
Wayne
dad.
Brothers or from Friday.
no, Pops from.
And also-
Pop, Friday was a good fucking father.
Pops
No.
from Friday and Pops from. Actually, I want to.
No, he was not a good father in Friday. He let his son get his ass beat.
He encouraged his son to fight with integrity,
He
dog.
told his son like you gotta fight.
He
some
kicked
people.
him out the house to get shot at.
No, he didn't.
Sometimes.
He did. When the dude was coming to get Smokey, he was like, "You need to go back out of the house because you didn't bring that over here." He kicked him out the house so he would get shot at.
Smokey, he told that to Smokey though, didn't he?
Whatever, man. He told him to take his ass home. And he knew it so low with him. He didn't try to stop. He didn't try to stop. He was a bad father in Friday. He was a great father in the Wayans.
He was a terrible father figure in Boondocks.
Reggie, are you back?
What?
Yeah, you get another light bulb.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, he was a bad father figure in the Boondocks.
Like, granddad is the worst.
All them crazy women he kept buying over. All them crazy women he brought over.
Don't fucking.
Hey, look, man. Grandpa was that dude, bruh.
They got their ass beat when they needed their ass beat. They ate when they needed to eat. They learned their lesson when they needed to learn their lesson.
And they was spoiled. They had everything they wanted.
Except for freedom.
Ass was Pops needed to get ass. Nah, I disagree. I agree with Pops on fucking Boondocks being the shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of whipping fathers, Bernie Mac was an excellent father, too.
Yeah, oh man.
Oh yes.
Oh
That
my
is,
God.
I cannot argue that.
Uncle Bernie. Yo, that was the man. So we got off track, man. We didn't even get into the majority.
Right, like, we missed a lot of good ones.
I
I
apologize.
completely forgot about Bernie, yeah.
I take
And
all
aren't those his nieces and nephews too?
this shit.
Oh, in that case, was it Julius Rock, Mama Everybody Hates Chris? Chris Rock's dad.
Yes, he was a good father.
I don't think he was a good
Yo,
father.
Rock from the Rock Show. Like, y'all remember that show? I ain't know this was their real name. Hold on, y'all not old enough. Never mind.
Nah.
He was like, what you mean? What you mean? Start running that water. That's $2.50. What the fuck?
He did. I want to say that was like the most. That was like one of the most best family, like mother-father figures in TV shows was Everybody Hates Chris because damn if we can't relate to, Julius and what's her name, Rochelle. Rochelle
was for sure. I can relate to that one.
What's the shit?
Rochelle was off the chain.
Beautiful.
Some of the stuff she was saying, like, I will slap the chatter out of your box. I will slap the chatter off your knees. She like slapped. She said, "I'm gonna slap you to another nationality." Slap Chris. He turned around. He was an Asian kid. What the fuck was that?
Yes.
There was
Yes,
like one
yes,
where he was.
yes,
There was like
yes.
one where it's like Chris was not in the in that scene at all. Like, where's Chris? Like, oh, I knocked him the next week. He'll be back Tuesday.
Hey, yo.
Like, y'all don't remember this show? Am I the only one who remembers Rock?
Yes, you're the only one who remembers Rock with your old ass.
Remember, he was the trash man.
He was a trash man. That's right.
He
It was a great show, man.
And he took care of his family. And yeah, I remember that shit. But you know what? You ain't even old enough for that shit, my nigga.
Why not?
Because I said so.
When it come out?
I mean, I don't know.
Tuesday.
We might be the same age on the low. And I
Wait,
might
how old are you?
I understand.
Who, me? I'm 27.
27? Hey, you're younger than I am.
7 years old.
Nah, I'm 33.
Oh, okay, yo.
You're still younger than I am.
Same age. Okay,
I'm family. What did you say? We're close to the same age? Did you say you was 40 like 20 minutes ago?
I'm all the way 40. But, you know, tomorrow I'll be 40, but whatever. So, you know,
Damn.
we're still in, like, the same, like, era.
Sure.
Yeah, we're in the same, like, little, you know, pocket.
Well,
Sure.
Happy early birthday to you. My birthday's coming up
Yes.
next month.
Happy early birthday, Jen. Happy birthday in a few minutes.
I'm only 39 years old.
Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday in a few minutes.
Wait, pause. Is it your birthday in, like, 4 days?
Yeah, but this isn't about me, though. I wasn't going to make it about me.
This isn't about AJ.
Yeah. Just for the record, I remember your fucking birthday, bitch.
Oh,
Your birthday's in, like,
motherfucker.
4 fucking days.
It is. Well, it's in like 5 days or so, something like that.
Whatever.
It's coming up soon.
Whatever. I'm so fucking close. It's like breathing. Whatever.
Right. Kudos to you for remembering.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
know.
so
You
you're
don't.
both Aquarius.
I'm not an Aquarius. I'm a Libra.
Wait, you said your birthday's tomorrow, didn't you?
Yeah, she lied.
I lied. My birthday's October 5th.
Damn it.
Give her a whole entire birthday shout out.
I know, right? Tiffany said happy birthday and
want a
everything.
birthday shout out.
Lies. Lies.
I still want a birthday shout out though.
You will in October.
October 5th.
October 4th. I got you.
Yeah, like well, happy birthday, Jan. You
But
know.
you see how she stole the thunder from my birthday? No one was around the corner, right? And just straight up lied.
Right,
at
now
her,
like, I downed your
I
birthday
thought
for
she
no
said-
reason. Happy early birthday, AJ.
Hey, guess who gets
Thank
the
you.
Guess who's getting the birthday shout out? It's gonna be me.
Probably, you know my birthday should get a birthday shout out. You know,
You
it's
don't
all
even,
good.
oh, you don't even like birthdays, and
I don't.
You don't even like birthday gifts, and you don't even care. So why can't I just have it?
You can have it. That means you're gonna get older twice in the same year. So if you want an extra
You could
birthday,
double up. Like I wouldn't do that. I feel like that's a bad trade-off.
Whatever my nigga, I'll grow twice, bitch. But I bet you one thing, black don't crack. So,
but you just said you was white though. I don't understand what's going on here.
I could be both.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like black don't crack, but light crinkle or some shit like that. Whatever they say, right?
But you know,
What
you know,
is that a saying?
Do you
I
know?
don't know.
Do you know?
You said it with some kind of confidence, like.
Let me tell y'all what Burton told me one year.
I don't remember what I said.
I know you don't, because you don't remember Burton. Yeah, you're only half white, so you can only
Bitches.
You can only celebrate half of February.
Yo, you only good to the 15th. I agree with that, yo.
There we go. You can pick which half you celebrate. You can't celebrate the whole thing. You gotta celebrate one half and apologize the other.
It's been the rest of the month like.
Killing me inside.
So serious. You're half. You say you're half white, so you need to choose what part of the month you're gonna choose. You say you got the first half and the second half. Choose what.
Honestly, I don't care if you do every other day, but it won't be every day.
You it ain't gonna be continuous. That's all I'm
You
saying.
get all the Monday through Wednesdays you want.
That's how I know he remembers.
Won't be Monday through Friday though.
I feel I can't have a weekend.
Listen,
None of that.
she's still allowed to celebrate Juneteenth, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she can cook, so she can come to the cookout.
Juneteenth is for
That's
everybody.
the only reason.
My company gave us Juneteenth off, and I took that whole fucking day. Which I was black.
Oh yo, thank you for reminding me. I gotta put in for that shit.
My job, what Juneteenth was.
Good for you. I've been trying to have a hard conversation with people. They don't always want to have it though.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've been told I'm like overly forgiving, and I'll admit I'm too forgiving for my own good. But you know, they actually seem like they genuinely wanted to know.
See, most white people do though. If you have a friend that's white, they generally want to know. I had an entire conversation with a white person about why I thought 23andMe was dumb.
You know what you tell them? You know what you tell them? Google is your fucking friend.
That's usually what I tell them. But the thing is that the people that I work with, a lot of them were cool. But I've come across too many people where it's like they always do bad faith arguments. I'm like, you know what? Use Google. Let's hope the Google God.
Nah, I like bad faith arguments. I don't care. If you get me started, I mean, we gonna have a conversation. It's fine. It's fine. Because at the end of it, one of us is gonna learn something. It's fine by me.
And see, that's my thing. I'm with the conversation if the point is to learn something.
Right.
If you
too many where it's like their point is to just argue and to frustrate you and waste your time and whatnot. So.
And with those people, I'm a bit more glib. You'll get a hell of a lot more fuck yous and whatnots from me in the same conversation.
What I can't say out loud in front of people. Aaron.
Yo.
Is that I did not realize that identifying as a black woman is way more important than has ever told me until the shit that I have recently seen. And I need to apologize for that because I am, although but being a black woman right now, the choice that needs to be made is I identify as a black woman, and I just, I'm sorry, everyone. I was, so anyway, here you go.
I'm happy that I'm happy that you made that realization and you're
I'm
growing.
curious, exactly what made you, what brought you to that conclusion?
The fact that because although I'm biracial and my mother's white and my dad's black, the fact that I still look black and I need to identify as a black woman because I, just like black men, just like black women, I still am going to be hurt and I'm still going to go through what you go through as a black woman because that's the way I look. Regardless of me not wanting to renounce my white side because my mother was white, so of course I love her. So why would I want to renounce something that I love so much? You wouldn't renounce your mother, so why would I renounce mine because she's white? However, because I look black and I identify as a black woman, I have a choice to make.
My back was hurting. I had to Tupac it out real quick.
I don't think that anybody should be forced to identify one way or another, and I don't think that it's ever going to get to a place where we can all be comfortable who we are until the colorism, Aaron, within the black community goes away. I don't identify as light skinned.
I'm sorry. Did you just single out me, a dark skinned man, the only dark skinned man in this room, as the problem? Is this? Is this? You know what it is? I like.
I don't know. Would I be considered like? Because I always thought that was like.
You're brown, buddy.
Yeah, you're brown.
You're in the middle.
I'm about to say, it's like I'm not super dark, but I'm not exactly light skinned either.
Yeah, you can pass either way where the light skinned people will make fun of you and the dark skinned people will make fun of you. You get to not pick a side.
They both have made fun.
See, you gotta wear tie-dye Air Forces. He can't wear the all blacks or the all whites.
At the end of the day, I had to realize that color is color, and me, everybody, a person of color, are being discriminated against and also being like euthanized. It's like a euthanize. It's like you trying to really kill us off because we are strong, and I do not agree with that.
So you didn't feel like that before?
It's not just because we're strong; it's because they are afraid.
That part.
They're very afraid.
I'm so sorry I didn't see it. And also, I did in fact have to physically say that yes, I did. I did enjoy my half white privilege.
You know what? And that's a big thing. Like a lot of people, just because like it's said that you have privilege, doesn't mean that you can't appreciate it. It's just you need to recognize, hey, you do get those benefits over.
Right. What happened in the Capitol? That shit scared the shit out of me.
The only thing they did was cancel my plans, bro.
Because if
Yeah.
and there were black people there, which freaked me out. But anyway,
About that.
if black people that did that shit, it would all be dead. It wouldn't be anybody going into the Capitol and even touching.
Exactly. There's no way that we would have got that far to the point where they were stealing stuff. They've stolen stuff from the fucking offices. No fucking.
Yeah, they stole a laptop.
Look, never mind all that. They done shitted all over the walls there. Just sat there and shot a dude. And here's what I thought was hilarious. All that, the whole Capitol thing, everything that's happening. They're doing all that. They're done crapping all over and peeing all over the wall. Yet they got the nerve to turn to us and say that we're savage monkeys.
The part that got me was the fact that they got to do all that and then, just leave.
Just walk home. That was it. They did all that, and then it was just like, all right,
What?
I'll catch y'all Monday.
Right. Like, they legit thought they were just going to fly home. They had tickets and everything. Like, what? Like, how do you just leave? Like, oh, yeah, I think we're done with this insurrection. It didn't go exactly as planned, but I feel like we made progress. I think we did all right.
There's a lot of progress. Personally, I feel like I made progress as a person, and I feel like 2020, if you did not make progress and did not learn yourself and did not learn anything, sorry, I learned so much about not just race, but just being a person.
You can learn a lot about yourself when you're stuck in the house by yourself for 28 days because you can't stop getting COVID.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be an ass, but I liked it though. That's fine. Smile about that shit, whatever.
It was 100% COVID.
Who's that?
You know, at the same time, it's like I literally looked at that shit and went, "Yo, if it was anybody that had any color,
they would have been terrorists and insurgents and all other kinds of dehumanizing,
and
all other kind of dehumanizing words, so that when they were murdered, everybody was okay with it.
Either way, I'm still a nigga.
We found out what would have happened because there was at least like 2 or 3 black people that were there that were on the side of the insurrectionists.
Oh, okay, it really is.
And they got arrested without bail. Oh, they're getting the shit out of it. Like everyone else is getting to go home and.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
They're the few black people that were there. They arrested. They arrested I know they arrested one. I don't know if they arrested that dude that was just standing right there in the middle of the room or whatever, looking like, hey yo, where's my 600? But
my stimmy, please.
But yeah, they've been arrested without bail. Meanwhile, all the other white people that were there are just pretty much going off scot free, and everybody sees this. And the rest of this is what kicked me off about the whole thing was the shock. Everybody's like, I can't believe this happened. And I'm like, black people been trying to tell y'all this for years, but y'all just y'all want to be. Y'all played dumb and played deaf, and played blind. But now that they're coming to your building.
Let's talk about how the motherfucker who is supposed to AIE Trump make sure that there is enough fucking police and enough people there to support them in what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sure Anson's gonna come up with it.
I do, but I want the opposite of that. Who said he was supposed to help? He didn't say he was supposed to help.
No, I didn't say he was supposed to
People
help.
were in on it.
He was supposed to make the order. He was supposed to make the order. He was supposed to make the order. You're supposed to make the order. You know.
That's not what he said he was going to do.
That's the thing.
You know you about to make it. You know you about to make it. You know you about to go on live TV, and you got what 4 fucking cops.
But that's what he wanted. He wanted them to storm so he could stay in power. Like.
That's my point, and that's the point I'm trying to make. That's what I'm trying to make.
That's treacherous. That is treason, yo.
It is. But it doesn't just fall on him. It doesn't fall on him. It falls on everybody in the government.
DC
could have done something sooner.
There were people in the House of Representatives, like actual senators and shit, live tweeting out their location so the fucking insurgents could follow them. Like, dog, that's high treason. You are in jail for life. Like, that's...
Not if you're white.
and you
get a slap on the wrist.
It's the thing. That's the thing that gets me so upset about this country, because it's like I have so much faith in the country and the institutions, but they only work for people of color. Like it's astounding the level of blindness that that white people have for other white people, because interracially, I don't see it. I don't see that level of blindness when a black person sees another black person being in the wrong, or when an Asian person sees another Asian person being in the wrong.
I couldn't either.
I do.
Why me and you have had so many debates, which is why me and you have had so many debates about black people and white people, because I myself am biracial. So I couldn't see how that is even a possibility. Like I am a biracial woman. I came from a black dick, but I was born from a white pussy. I just don't quite understand.
So vulgar.
Let me see that wine bottle again.
So vulgar with it. This is how long have you been drinking tonight?
Right, like let me see that wine bottle again, please.
I hate y'all so much.
It just we can tell you going about how hard you said. Like that was.
Yo, she said dick and pussy with her whole body, dog. Dick.
Jesus. She need to switch from couch chat to OnlyFans.
Oh my God, yes, yo. Jen, you gotta get an OnlyFans chat show, dog.
You ain't gotta wear pants for that one, so there you go. Like, it's perfect. Boom.
You get extra for not wearing pants. Like, dog,
Right.
it's, I don't know, man. It sounds great. If I was the not pants type, that's where I would take my business. Take my talents to South Beach.
Pause. Is that y'all ways of saying I need to do an OnlyFans? Because I've been trying to do an OnlyFans. I've been thinking about it.
You should, but I don't subscribe to nobody's OnlyFans because I don't pay for shit like that.
Well, fuck you, because you don't even subscribe to my fucking Facebook page. We don't even.
I do not. Not. I have firm policies. I don't go back on them. I do not. I'm sorry.
Which I don't understand.
We got
going into the year 2021.
You will have, because it's another conversation we'll have.
And that's a conversation for another time. So let's get back to I love my game show voice. Can we talk about my game show voice that I've developed for Couch Chat? Because
not time for it.
It's that.
It's for everything.
I really feel like I've created a good environment here with that game show voice. It gets me through all of the tough patches in the show. So, like I was saying,
I feel like these couches, whatever. I like the Zoom shit for real. I really do. But y'all really do need to come to my house because my house is this shit.
Look, everybody is healthy again. So now we can look at those considerations.
Yeah, all y'all in the Virginia Beach area, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll definitely. Once this is over, and especially once I get my new car, I'm coming down there.
Yeah, come on, we'll hang out. I don't hang out very much. I'm sorry, I was not.
While I'm down there, we have, because I am a big fan of beaches, we have to go to the boardwalk and get some.
Okay, so everything in this bit.
Okay, first of all, there's no boardwalk food out there, bro. It's just like
The laundry.
Subway and like Baskin Robbins and shit. It's not special. There's no boardwalk food. It's not what you think.
Don't tell him that. First of all, don't tell him that. Second of all,
Don't tell him the truth.
a month for it.
Don't tell him the truth. We'll get some sea salt, Laffy Taffy. There's nothing down there. There's no good street food.
Yo, there's that one pizza place.
I've been down there. What happened?
There's nothing, man. Look, it just looks good.
Never in my life been to any one fucking restaurant down the ocean front with you. But you know what? Go to my Facebook, which we are not friends on, and let's go ahead and see what I ate today.
He's talking about boardwalk food. Boardwalk food is street food, not a restaurant. Boardwalk food is food you get on the boardwalk. And they don't have any good spots. There's no trucks, no nothing. There's no stands. You got homeless people.
No. They do the taco truck. They do the taco or food truck Thursdays.
Yeah.
They do a food truck Thursdays in the summertime.
I live somewhere between here and there. It's somewhere right in the middle.
We don't live here.
I do live here.
Wait, Aaron, you were saying that there was like food truck Thursdays or something?
Yeah. In the summertime on the beach, they do a food truck Thursdays.
They do.
Last time I went, I had German French fries. They had like a curry ketchup. Shit was great. The French fries were like garlic parmesan. It was a bomb.
It's so underrated.
It's like gravy, right? It's like a gravy.
No, it just doesn't happen enough. Like there's no reason why this area is as shitty as it is, man. There's 7 cities and they don't come together for anything. Virginia Beach doesn't allow anybody to do anything that they want because the ocean front is extremely racist. So you're not gonna get a diversity in culture out there.
Yo, let's talk about how racist Virginia Beach is and how it's one of the top 5 safest cities in America.
It's top 5.
Is there a correlation between racism and safety?
Yes.
It depends on your definition of safety. Because an all-white neighborhood may be safe for white people, but if we go in, 5 deep in a car with a taillight out, that's a whole different story.
only kind of disagree because I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. Only because crime has definitely no address, and you could be in the whitest, the fucking richest neighborhood, and it be that motherfucker that kills his wife dead and then kills himself and all his kids and some more shit.
You know what I have to say to that? Those people get off, so that doesn't count as crime.
We didn't say that. You didn't say that. You didn't.
It doesn't count as crime because if it's a crime that wasn't committed, it didn't count.
Sentence for it, so it's not technically a crime.
Yeah,
So
it was something he was accused of, allegedly. So those crimes didn't happen. But in the hood, all crimes actually happen because niggas get convicted.
I mean, they say that, but they don't take into account all of the zip codes for that city, because Virginia Beach is not top 5 safest cities in America. I can guarantee that right now. Because I heard gunshots the other day.
That's what they say.
I work at Seaside motherfucking Harbor, 4 blocks from Beach Bitch, and I got the fucking death today. Okay.
First of all, Seaside Harbor sound real ganglandish anyway. Like, you could throw that up, can't you?
Hey, yo. I'm not going front. That sounded to me like some place that Mexican gangs would be. I immediately thought about like the MS-13 episode.
Seaside goes,
It was immediately Dickies and lowriders.
I got a story about some though. So this is back when I used to live in Portsmouth, and
you used to live in Pistol City?
Yeah.
Before it got bad. Now, so
you weren't alive then.
My mom worked. She worked like across the water at the Holiday Inn, across from like the Norfolk Harbor Mall or whatever. So she goes over. To the mall to get some food for lunch. She had some fries, and she said she got attacked by some seagulls. She had to throw those things down because the seagulls were getting at her. Now, what she did the next time, she got fries. Now, my mama's Southern. She can handle spicy. The seagulls cannot. So she doused those things in some serious hot sauce and brought it home.
Keep me fucking with my
head. And
I gotta get a
cool
tattoo.
Once the seagulls had done choked on the fries, I started laughing. I'm like, I want to see that. I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah, like, fuck you, bitch. Like, fuck you, bitch.
He'd have maybe after me for that, but I'm going to still laugh.
Right.
Just fucking seagulls. Little rats with wings.
Yo, nah. Seagulls, the 757 seagulls are way more aggressive than any other bird I've ever dealt with in my life. Like,
that's the
people think New York pigeons are aggressive, but they're fucking nothing compared to the animals that these seagulls are. I got mugged on my way to school one morning.
No.
Yes, I did.
Look, I believe the comparison because I've been in New York a couple of times. Between the seagulls and the New York pigeons, the New York pigeons are tame.
Yo, I got mugged. I was on my way to school. I had my Pop-Tarts in my little napkin, and I was breaking the crust off and throwing it because I am used to pigeons. So I throw the crust, and the pigeons just get the crust, and they'll walk alongside you like they Pokemon. But no, that's not what seagulls do. So by the time I get to the bus stop, I'm one Pop-Tart down. I got the other one ready, and the bus is coming up. A seagull comes down and grabs the Pop-Tart. It starts popping me with the fucking wing and then flies off in front of the bus, in front of everybody.
Nope. Then Aaron gets in his car.
That's a mugging. I got mugged.
He ran over because he's,
Oh yeah.
What I'm gonna say?
The geese are a whole different situation.
Not for nothing. You're not gonna steal my fucking Pop-Tart. I'm gonna run your ass over. Goddamn.
I have heard stories. Geese are fucking terrifying.
They really are.
Geese are the reason I took so long to get my fucking license. Cause somebody who had my permit ran over a couple of geese because they figured that geese could fly.
Now the story comes out. I love it.
What did you do?
I've known Aaron my entire life.
Somebody who had my permit was in a rush, and they figured geese could fly. They hear this horn, so they kept going. And some old white lady saw it, and they reported it, and I got pulled over.
He's lying, you guys. Sorry, that's not how that
That's exactly how it happened. Exactly how it happened. They're stupid birds. They're stupid birds.
His fucking New York ass got mad because these motherfuckers wasn't moving like they were supposed to.
They're stupid birds, yo.
Didn't know that they are endangered species, and your ass will go to fucking jail if you hit one. And guess what? He didn't hit one. He hit 6.
They can fly though. They're stupid birds. Why would you stand there and just let me? I don't care.
Hey, that New York mentality. You need to get out. So you need to get the fuck out of the way. That's that.
You see the car. You're not bigger than this car, so.
Which it's funny you say that because I came across an article and Aaron, you can tell me how true this is. Somebody said the East Coast versus the West Coast. He said the East Coast, the people on the East Coast, they are, and especially down south, they're not nice, they're kind. Whereas you go to the West Coast, they are nice, but they're not kind. He said a good example over in New York. He said New Yorkers are actually the most polite people in the world. They're just very, very brusque, very, very like.
I'm from LA.
Not necessarily.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense because Aaron is from. Okay, just so we have a correlation. Aaron is from New York. I just so happen to live in Virginia because my family. There's a story behind that, so we had to come to Virginia. But I'm from LA.
All fugitives.
So I'm ready. I'm ready to hear this. Wait, what did you say?
Okay, what I'm hearing is like the difference between like the nice versus kind is that in New York City, like being nice versus being kind, and I've actually had this happen to me when I went to go visit you in the Bronx. Like me, Mom, and Bobby were like unpacking the car to get up to your apartment, and some completely random stranger just help us with the bags, and he didn't wait for a thank you. He's like, here, I'm gonna help you out. Now I'm gonna get going. Because what they said is like New Yorkers' idea of being kind is not like the reason, and this is also why they don't like stand there and just talk to you, because New Yorkers' idea of being kind is I'm not going to waste your time.
Yes.
I don't chit chat because I got somewhere to be. Maybe you got somewhere to be.
For my time.
Yes.
The exact opposite in the South, bro.
Very much so. Look, yo, I don't have time to go through all that. Oh, hey, how you doing? How your mama doing? What do you need? What do you want?
Exactly. That's like the difference between New York and the South is because down south, and this is where it's like that nice little flip. In New York, is I'm kind to you because I'm not going to waste your time. Whereas down south, like Mississippi and all that, is like I am kind because you seem a little bit down. Let's talk. I will give you my time. Whereas up in New York is I'm not going to waste your time.
I can definitely agree with that. Because I've explained it to one of my friends this way. In New York, you live on a 6-second time frame. Because that's how long it takes when those subway doors open to when they fucking close. So everything you need to do needs to be done within those 6 seconds. Whatever I gotta say to you, whatever I need from you, whatever we gotta talk about, needs to be done within those 6 seconds.
A New York minute.
I just figured out that I'm not kind in the North or the South because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I actually feel like
whatever your name. So sorry, guy. Whatever your name is.
Eddie. It says it right there. Like if you look right.
Oh my god! It just went like that. New York minute, like went for me. Like I was like, oh, that's what the fuck that shit means. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the whole amount of time you got.
I feel like personally, I would actually.
That's it.
I would actually fit in okay in New York, but I can't live there because one, it's too damn expensive, and two, it gets cold as. I remember that winter time when we were up there. Too damn cold. What?
Look, it's.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I don't do no
New York winters are they're horrible. I would love a city with the vitality of New York in the South, and I think that's what people consider Atlanta. And I really want to like spend some time there and absorb it.
And come to Hawaii and visit me because I'm getting ready to buy a house in about.
In Hawaii?
But the house you have right now is the shit. What happened?
If we're in Hawaii, we're in Hawaii.
1,500 square feet and 2 stories. You got a maid and I'm just being a dick. Congratulations on Hawaii.
Are you going to take the maid?
Right. Just swim.
What you do? No. The plan was listen. Also, not just listen, Burden. Hear me.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I can do both.
I know, which is so hard
She
for
asking
you.
for a lot.
It's so difficult. I cannot.
Boom.
But I bought this house, and I moved my entire family in, so that everybody's rent is $300 a month, as opposed to me spending $100 plus a month.
All I heard is you're gonna be stuck on an island with your family. That don't sound like a good idea in any aspect.
Say that you didn't. You know what? You didn't even let me finish, which is really is the fact that you didn't even let me finish.
Why are you hard pointing at the screen, bro? It's okay. Let me see how much of that bottle you got left. You ain't never showed us that bottle again.
You didn't let me finish.
Drink, chat.
My 5-year plan is because you know whatever. I love y'all, and I want to tell you what my 5-year plan is. I bought this house.
Am I the only one watching?
So,
I figured that.
I'm my one fan.
So,
Because I got it open in another window, so I'm watching myself. I'm my one fan.
by myself.
Doing great,
I
Aaron.
only paid $375 as opposed to $875. $500 a month for 5 years. $500 a month times 5 years is how much?
A lot of money?
No math.
Yeah. You can't have us doing math. Couch chat is a place that is safe from math.
$60,000.
It's 6 years, you said, right? 5 years?
Yeah.
60 months, right?
60. All right. Okay. So
You know,
I'm gonna buy a house in Hawaii where I can actually own it and not have a mortgage and live there, and I can be somebody's fucking bartender because everybody knows I'm the alcoholic. But whatever. But that's not the point.
Play to your
The point is
strips.
that I don't have no kid. I don't have anything to live for but myself. So why not make myself happy? So let's go ahead and make a plan. So let's buy this house that I got right now. Everybody pays they have. I get to save over
Jem,
5.
Sweetie,
I get to
sweetie,
save
you're
over
bringing the mood of the room down.
Like, not even that. It's just she didn't get to the point that I was making. You're going to go and live on an island where there's no way off with your family. It just none of that sounds smart. The rest of that is a good idea. That part, though.
You didn't hear me, but you didn't hear me. I never said
She's
my
not
family.
taking the
You
family.
did say your family.
No, I know. I said
You said you were going to move your family.
my family is living with me now.
Oh, okay.
I'm your plan.
Yeah, that's case I'm by the way, too.
Yeah, because you need to drink some more because you did not fucking hear me.
All right. So
I said,
let's get some ideas for what we're gonna do for March.
What we doing for March?
Well, I got
Weeds in March.
I have February planned out.
any chance we can talk martial arts?
change the subject because
Yes. I can't speak intelligently to it, but
I like the kicks and the punches.
exactly. So, all right.
you ain't never been to my house, Burden.
I sure have not, and I'm not going to be either. This ain't going to do with me, nigga. Aaron, next time you right here, I'm immediately cutting off, bro. I'm telling you, that's what I'm just gonna dial out.
First week,
old school internet issues. There's gonna be some static and shit. I'm just gonna bounce. You know, you're gonna see what's happening. And you get a strongly worded message after that.
okay.
We don't have to talk about it anymore.
I accept that.
You're gonna get one anyway.
So on the 6th, that's the first week of March. Roundhouse kicks on the 6th.
Is that what we're talking about? Roundhouse kicks on the 6th?
Yeah.
I guess if
I need stuff to rhyme for me to
No, I'm not. Don't worry about it.
Lock it
I'll
in.
just be in the
Yeah, the 6th of March.
Write it in the comments. That's it.
6th of March.
Alright.
at my house.
We could do it at your house.
I definitely want to.
Oh yeah, because Pops would probably enjoy getting in on that.
Yeah, definitely. My
Martial arts is definitely it's definitely a passion of mine. I actually have a you know those kung fu wooden dummies.
Oh,
Actually,
I have one actually.
You do?
Go get it.
Would you like to see
You gonna live fish? She gonna carry it over?
seriously?
All right. So the next week is the 13th. I'd like to get back to horror movies. I'd like to do a Saturday the 13th.
Yes, I'm definitely down for horror movies.
I'm definitely down for that too.
And check your phone, bro.
Yeah. One sec.
Oh, you sleep? You sleep?
She took the whole thing in. It's so rude.
I need to do something real quick. Hold on.
Am I wrong?
This
Am
is
I
on
wrong?
YouTube.
What happened?
This is on YouTube.
I know. And that's what makes it funnier. Get you demonetized, bitch.
Frank, can I get on the board first, yo? Damn.
Right, she's got a little kicky bob.
Oh wow.
I bet she don't know how to use it though.
And she has a back left too. That's awesome.
She's got a baklava? That's a dessert,
No,
sir.
that's like the Klingon sword. And she got the bot John Doe too. So do you study?
I can't see nothing but you, buddy. You talking to yours is the big one. Oh, there it goes. I had to move stuff.
Study Wing Chun?
Yeah, we have dumbasses in the house, y'all, so they don't know what's going down.
Wait,
I
do
have,
you study Wing Chun?
the hardest
I do.
hitting cotton mouth.
Wow, how long you
world,
studied?
Yo,
That's my entire life.
man.
Oh
Could-
shit,
Could you get me a
that's
one?
awesome.
Right, come down and challenge her to a duel and disrespect her forefathers. And take the banner from her dojo.
Well, could you get me?
You do understand that Wing Chun is a woman's
you the best.
That's not true.
created by a
Shit.
woman.
It was
A
made
created
by
by women and a woman's form are two different things.
it was created by women.
It was created by a woman, but it was who made it famous? Just go ahead and throw that in there. Who made it famous?
The woman who it's named after, Wing Chun.
No. That's not
Nah, that's
famous.
Who wants to be like,
Who's the most prolific user of Wing Chun?
The Ip Man.
Bruce Lee didn't make it famous.
Bruce Lee did
Of
not.
course he did, because nobody even knew what karate was before Bruce Lee. Get out of here, y'all smoking crack. Y'all don't disrespect the goat.
Oh, didn't the Shaw Brothers come before Bruce Lee?
You're full of shit. You're so full of shit.
Who?
Shaw Brothers.
So full of shit because you want to be.
Sorry, the what brother?
Shaw Brothers. 5 Deadly Venoms.
Why is she yelling at me? Like, why is she yelling at me about absolutely nothing? Like, why am I getting cussed out? Eddie, take over.
Hang on, let me show you.
Yeah, you have no idea that I will fucking break your fucking nose, but that's fine.
We are gonna. We can't have hostility. I don't want to have to drop you.
Because he never. You know why? Because although let's talk about this really quick.
Please don't. Let's not.
Although okay, because he's never gonna listen, but everybody else will.
No. We can't. Nope. We're not gonna do it. Cause this is a fun show. Not gonna do it. This is a fun show. It was gonna be fun. It's gonna stay fun.
Although I value Anson a lot, and I love the fact that
I can't do it. I had to mute you.
Good job. Eddie, what you got?
Hang on. Kind of cold at him down the garage.
I don't have cotton mouth no more. That's what I got.
You have been smoking your life away.
But I didn't have any alcohol, so I had to get through the episode.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
You didn't have alcohol?
I know, right? It's crazy. It's horrifying.
I really brought alcohol to the show because I didn't want to be the one that was left out. If I know I could just drink some water.
No, you can't just drink some water. Goddamn it.
Oh, what we doing?
Hey, what's her name?
Jen.
I don't know.
Oh.
Alcatel 3V. It's Alcatel 3V.
3V.
It's a Fortnite name.
Now I gotta ask her. Now I gotta ask. There we go. Bring her back in. 3V.
Go ahead and pop it a couple times. There you go.
you want to say what I was gonna say about Burden.
No. Because we want to keep it fun. Fun. Flowy.
He's not ready to hear how nice I think about him, but whatever.
No, because I don't want nobody thinking nice about me. I'm an asshole.
Who talks Wing Chun?
Think about yourself, then maybe if that's what you think about yourself, then maybe you should get some therapy for it.
The man asked you a question. He wants to know who taught you Wing Chun. Because all I know is Chicken Wing.
What about? Wait. I'm gonna tell you what I thought you said, and then you're gonna tell me what you really said.
Eddie, ask her again, because she's not listening.
I asked, who taught you Wing Chun?
Oh, my dad.
Nice. Yeah, I've only been studying for about 7 years.
No, my dad's
Only 7 years.
Yeah, right.
I started
I've only been majoring in this.
Right, it's only 7 years. You know, it's a full child. You know, it's only 7 years.
It's a lifetime. I don't think I have friends I've had for 7 years.
Yeah, I started learning. My dad started
Y'all are getting close.
Chun when I was probably 4, maybe. I also know that it's not a art that you to win. You need to, if you're gonna use it, you need to use it only to win, and you need to use it because you will real life hurt someone.
Yes.
I've broken a nose and a thumb from a boyfriend that used me heavily back in the day, before my husband and all that stuff. Not married now, but I got tired of getting beat on. So and my dad always taught me. If you're going to fight someone, make sure that you're gonna win.
I can respect that, because Wing Chun is really about revenge. Like, we do eye gouges, we hit the neck.
Exactly. You're gonna hurt someone, and you're gonna hurt them. And when you hurt them, it's gonna be to the point where they're gonna need hospitalization, and you need to be able to understand that is something that you need to understand that you may possibly go to jail for.
All right.
So anyway,
So
long story short,
we're derailed, and I'm gonna try
Not derailed.
to give us a term.
I'm about to be up out of here, so we've been at this for how long?
Yeah, actually, that's
so apparently it's just boring. Okay, and that's fine.
It's not that it's boring, it's just, we're talking about being great dads, and I have to be a great father. My kids are still up, because they running around, come out here hanging out with y'all. That's why I got up last time.
It's fucking Friday night. What the fuck?
So, because it's Friday,
Oh, man,
Yeah, sorry about that. I was like, it's kind of rare whenever I meet someone else that does Wing Chun, so it's like, oh, this is exciting. But especially if you've been studying it for all your life. I've only studied for 7 years, so.
She come challenge you to a duel, Eddie.
Yeah, right. If she's been studying for as long as she said she had, this is going to be extremely difficult for me to get anywhere with it.
But I believe in you. I got faith in you.
Do you know? Okay, you know, one hand sticky hand. You know, two hand sticky hand.
Yes, single stick and Chisao.
You know,
Hey, you know, one hand pistol grip, two hand pistol grip.
somebody's being a very jealous asshole right now.
I'm not being jealous. I'm just trying to segue back to a conversation everybody can have.
So
yeah. That's the thing. When we do the martial arts episode, I'll bring more martial artists together so that, like I said, so we could all speak intelligently about it. But what we can't speak intelligently about right now is more dad shit. Or, if you guys are with it, we can end the episode. Because we have been at this for 3 hours, and it's been great.
Whatever it is you got to say or even care about, because they don't give a fuck.
So we're going to end the episode. Guys, it has been lovely. This has been Couch Chat. Thank you, you, and you too for joining us. And see you next Saturday.